Yes. All right. Good evening. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon worldwide. We are the Titans. Hey, let me tell you, brother. Now we get Andrew in the contract. Me say the guy, the amount him full like unbelievable. Him coming at that foolish, this garbage again. I want to point out the garbage one man. We have a plate and point it out. It don't make no sense. Him at the worst prime minister. One of my brethren from Housing Trust text me same time when I'm attacking foolishness. Him want to remember what kind of the bill or something. When bill? This guy.
bill nothing.
Good. This guy show some housing trust to do this. Remember, number one, people have the money. And it do not make any feasible sense for you to start. Remember, I'm that about PMP too. It don't make no feasible sense for you to start 100 projects but don't done one. Then you that is stupid. And the stupidest thing. And then when him talk, I show you about the NHT. Don't look for the NHT. Then him come and talk about the NHT come from the NIS. People, the NIS still there. Michael tell us that the backside levy news to that. Where much that is bullshit. The NIS is still there. But it starts from this is bullshit. He want to go back in our history. In Ghana, 1945. Can we get a little piece them tell about UN farm? Yeah, farm in October 1945. Them sign from June. Maybe just remind if you never say it from June 45 and then them start at 1945. No, but a bit no. In Ghana history, no one bag of garbage, brother. One bag of garbage. No make no sense. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, and as the rubber stamp it no make no sense. Because you know, this guy had a spin from it there, you know. Yeah? You see, from the People's National Party start to step up them performance in a parliament, starting from, you know, previous speaker before, Sir Marky G.
Yes.
Yeah, speaker like Julian Robinson. Yeah, Dwayne Vaz. Yeah, real solid performance. Nikisha Burchell, them step up, you know, and start put the pressure upon the ruling party. And Andrew have never been, you know, in such an encounter. Remember, you know, 10 years what a free reign. Do as them like. Yeah. Run parliament like a them backyard them there. Yeah. Remove all the code of ethics from out of parliament. Yeah.
Yes.
Remember this guy bring all them own private life in a parliament. Never seen before. You understand? 3-way encounter. Road of the bulldozer, the side chick, size 14 and himself. Now them think that, you know, shed a bad light on the parliamentary system in Jamaica. And as such, Andrew Holness has never learned to, you know, formulate himself as a leader. Yeah, type of narrative.
1 minute, brother. Me say, Kenwa, you just say, sure we attack, and when you say, why this guy going back, we have a little we get a little misunderstanding today. I'm a very big up, because my virgin called me, you know. I did him, but tell me what happened now. Him did, because we know, so the Lebanese, them always come on and just chat. Like you just say, Kenwa, like you say, why this guy going back when we attack? You have to know, because people reading at things, and one of them escape, eat that pirate. Because the virgin never talk to him, and I said, I know, I don't know, sir, you, but tell me one of Pat, him that watch the show after it start. So when me attack, and him text, and him say, this guy don't know nothing, this and that, you know. We think, no, you have to call the name. You have to call the name. You have to say, you know, 28 and call the name. But when we attack, I say, why this guy always, it look like a we attack, and then Buffy, you know, because we know, say, them out there, they rude, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You understand? So, Kenwa, you may attack. When you attack, you make it known when you're right, make it known that the guy, Andrew, you attack, you know? Because you say, why this guy, when we attack, now we think, say, we and you understand? And realize when we reach, it can't happen this morning. So, you know, never stop my brother when I see you do it same way. No, me know it's not me, but that's what I said, just write him name when you talk about Andrew. Even, you know what I call him name, you write 28 then, or put a 28 so everybody know that guy you attack. Because we know what I read into things. Because remember when the little termite them run on here, we don't ramp with them enough. We don't ramp with them at all. So me hear up my brethren can call me, you know, it's a misunderstanding. And my sister like this. So we hear him up today because at the same thing happen. That's what I'm reading away you do, Ken Vai, before and I say it to you. I just say, I know me, I know melting pot neither. So, you know, you have to write, even 28. We're not put on 28. And by the way, Jacko, happy Earth Strong. You and Anthony are here. I fear Earth Strong, so I have to big you. Continue, my brother.
Yeah, man. So we are looking at the whole system of how Andrew organized film thing. Yeah? No discipline. Not a discipline. It's a rogue from the get-go. Because even when him campaign, you know, as opposition, you know, him never play the politics on a fair and square, you know, play field. Him dominate with lies.
Yes.
I remember Mama P, you know, as a disciplinarian, you know, as a mother, you know, as a grandmother, you know, and as a female, she conduct herself in an exemplary way.
Yes.
She would not be drawn into Andrew Holness passa and him gutter water politics with a whole heap of lies.
Oh.
You allow him to have him feel there. Because what Mama P had done for Jamaica, you know, that should have resonated. A guy shouldn't use life to overthrow what Mama P and Peter Phillips and Sir Mark G go achieve for Jamaica, you know, by literally crawling on them knee to get back oxygen in the lungs of the economy, to breathe back life into Jamaica. You understand? Because Jamaica was ravaged and damaged by Andrew Holness and Bruce Colin administration as it related to them behaving in such a derogative manner with the IMF.
Yes.
Failing 14 consecutive quarterly tests. And at the whole crescendo of it all, cut all ties and communication with IMF. Stop talk to them. Disrespecting the International Monetary Fund organization. And so it paint a bad light on Jamaica in terms of Jamaica reconnecting itself to IMF as a financial aid institute. So Mama P restrain herself, never drawn into this gutter water politics, and run the place on pure lie and promises. Yeah, and trick the people them, mash up the people them head with all type of thing like prosperity. We don't know how run prosperity, we see him and out is a donkey and it dead. You understand? So we know say Jamaican people being tricked. So what I'm saying to my Jamaican brothers and sisters tonight for the Titan program, yeah, is that it's time now we realize, well then, there must be a future for every individual in Jamaica, the land of them birth. And there must be a future for the country Jamaica once again. You understand? Because under the current scheme of thing, you know, remember Jamaica being labeled as a narcotic state, you know.
And
yeah?
the Andrew Holness watch.
The Andrew Holness.
First time in the world. First time in the history. And I put up himself about we do this and listen. At the first time where I get thing that from health system.
Travel advisory. Level poor travel advisory for health and crime.
The man I eat that in a better.
The man stupid. The man is dumb than a rock. Yeah. And the man is deaf than a bat. Yeah. Because if the man listen to we round here, so we give him a lot of pint, you know.
Well, no move, Pat. No, yesterday I made sure. Look how me catch. Hey, if I eat that to them fetch the bait, Pat. Me I show you the bait. Now remember, I promised the people at the first budget. If I move the minimum wage to 18,005. No, you can't say 18,000. 18,300, you know. Kind of feel. 18,005 commitment. You know what I'm saying? I make sure this today and burn him. Him say I'm gonna raise minimum wage in July. Remember I said I the people them where my tax to 17,000. Brother, me gonna play what you say, me gonna beat you with that. That name failure again.
Yes. And remember I know Wayne. Remember I know.
Yes.
In a them campaign, yeah, what them put on the table for the people and was that them going to double the minimum wages.
Yes.
And we know that could never happen. Yeah. There's no way you can double the minimum wages from what? 15,000 to 30,000 or from 16 to 32. That would never be, feasible for nobody at all. You understand? A lot of people that lose them work. Days worker would have lose them job because the people them who are employed the days worker for them wages not go up,
Nah.
You understand? But them are going to take on an additional 100% increase in wages. So a lot of people that out of a job. So when Andrew Holness tried to come and that's why I say the people them should understand. So this guy is a con artist. A be a trickery and lie, stunt publicity, sound bite, PR type of individual the guy is. You understand? He's a man who will come on and you know say under the Jamaica Labour Party, they have not invested in farmer education. Him just have the whole society done
Them don't.
and can't comprehend to when him speak. But Andrew not talk nothing in reality. Andrew is just merely speaking out of a different form of communication symbol. I don't think he must speak out of his mouth. He must speak from somewhere else. You understand? Because nobody can buy into Andrew Holness, whatever I'm put out here. It's always been null and void to the society at large. Yeah. Nobody not buying an Andrew Holness scenario or what have to say. The people them don't identify him as a criminal. You don't buy into criminal philosophy. You understand? Because all him going to tell you do is come farm another ring of corruption. Yeah, remember the guy don't have a vision,
No.
to move Jamaica, as a country, to get it rotating, if you go in a forward position. I be a reverse the man of the country, Yeah, be a reverse. Him and him foreign affairs minister has not tapped into any new form of mechanism like the digital nomad. Yeah, them not capitalize on them things. Because them no want for the youth them in Jamaica. The little calling center thing they from over America. Yeah. That them a run with. You understand?
That's slavery.
That are not nothing.
Slavery.
That are not nothing. When you empower your people with something that can generate a lot of US dollar cash inflow, that is a blessing. Then you have the BOP that come to our place, a pay the worker them peanut, substandard wages. We can't even call it minimum. It's a substandard wages. Because the same job where the company have, them can't pay them worker in the US the money there for the same job. So that's what them do. Them carry it come into these third world countries and set up the call center from there and pay a peanut. And the government is in alliance and agreement with this. Because you have to look on the global market, and you have to look on your current currency rate where trade at. Yeah. And so Jamaican people, every time them go to the shop, them buy the product them at the same rate as where the United States are charged for the same commodity. That's why them pay so much 100 for them, because that it work out too. Now if you have an American company and come put investment in your country, you must make sure say your people them get the best going rate as it relates to what is out there in the wider market. You can't just make a guy come here some couple of thousand when no value nothing. For something where I'm going to make a big killing happen. So the government them have a lot to answer to, because these are some type of sweetheart deal where them going to have to keep our people them impoverished and poor even when them at work. So Andrew Holness currently he now have nothing to care about come tell the people them. What Jamaican people need to do right now is exercise their right of a vote of no confidence with this guy. You understand? Because just the mere fact them come out and I tell lie on something that is documented. Him cannot be trusted.
I'm going to dissect him the night, man. We're going to start beat him. I want to beat him with the minimum wage. We're going to start with that first. And then we're going to flag him. And after we flag him, they will play a next thing part. And then we'll flag him again. Because the man come out. Remember, we talked to him, about the minimum wage there. And remember, you were supposed to be your band, brother. And instead of him come out with that, him come out with garbage, brother. So make us start. We want to start with this. Make us start with this, brother.
Why? There's a digital footprint is a hell of a thing. Boy, they say when something posts, you just can't erase out of the media. You can't erase out of social media. Prime Minister Michael Holness spiritual. You make only a promise for the campaign trade, they say. You make only there's a cap more kill cap. Prime Minister, out all I promise, so you make me now go through all of them because I don't have time for waste. You make one say the minimum wages are going to move from 16,000 to 18,005. Right? And you say, in the first budget presentation, you're going hard on that 2.5. You said.
Remember, this is why he make a commitment again. That's not supposed to break. I mean, I can't do it. Someone put it out there yesterday in a part. Hearing by my word, not my word. That's why this guy, you cannot trust him. Hear this.
It, right? You said it. And as me said earlier, the digital footprint is a hell of a thing. Come here, go play it back for you.
The wage, simply, is what the average person needs to survive for rent, utilities, education, food, and emergencies.
Some people, the minimum wage, you don't need that. That can't do not when does require. That cannot make you survive. You want affordable wages. This is bullshit. Let me just tell you, which part in the Jamaica minimum wage can make you, let me play back when for minimum wage and just listen now. In a truth, let me just correct him. In a real life.
You said it, right? You said it. And as me said earlier, the digital footprint is a hell of a thing. Come here, go play it back for you.
The wage, simply, is what the average person needs to survive for rent, utilities, education, food, and emergencies.
That's what I'm saying, needing a people, the minimum wage. For survive for rent, food, education, emergencies, for 16,000. I'm saying need the minimum wage to survive on it. Not affordable wages, you know. Minimum wage. Now that him say, come on, brother.
Yeah, man.
All right. Watch this now. Yeah, you know.
Over the next few years, in our third term, we will double the minimum wage from $16,000, what we have carried it to now, having almost tripled it, to $32,000.
Him use the word having almost tripled it. Remember in 10 years, you know. So minimum wage should go up to the, you know, the depreciation and the money and to, you know, cost of living. Certainly then.
Exactly.
So when I'm talking about, but this is why I'm doing thinking in your head, we almost triple. So when you hear that, you say, that minimum work, the money where this can buy now, the minimum wage, before it move back in a portion time, buy we're far than it have more strength. It buy more things. It have, you understand? It give you more for your buck. This don't make no sense. Continue, no, continue.
In our first budget, the minimum wage will move from 16,000 to 18,500 and then gradually up. In our first budget, the minimum wage will move from 16,000 to 18,500 and then gradually after that for the next few years.
So that for 2 years. So that moved to 18,500. Let me hear what I'm saying now.
Move earnings of workers while recognizing the realities employers face. We therefore propose a measured increase in the minimum wage from 16,000 to 17,000 effective July 1, 2020.
So where that come from, Andrew Holness? You feel
I don't know.
We never have nothing like this. You can't go up on a pulpit go preach and tell the people them make a commitment. Say you move it to 18,500 because you double it, you know, in the next 2 years after. See? Yeah, or you reach 17,000, brother.
Me don't know.
No excuse. Nobody know what you see when them do this. I told my meeting the other day, you know. And talk on it, you know. Say, you know, mention it. None at all, Andrew, we are waiting for you. See there? Me not tell you, same can't go 18,500. Me never tell you no. No, me not tell you the same can't go 18,500. Him fail the people them again. Because them look out for it. I remember, you know, the people them when they get raised up here, them still have to pay next 4,000 out of them money to these people. How that I go? Them still have to pay 4,000 more. Because I'm than 1,000 on it. But not no raise to them. Eh? Them have to pay higher light bill, water rate, transportation and everything, and then 4 more thousand out of their money per month. Per minimum wage. Oh, this I go. And then him tell the people them are like, Andrew, go outside. Go outside. Now, when you look at a budget like this, him tell you to take a tina anything, he might put it at 18,500. But tell us him cannot do it. You know when though? Him jack on a little $1,000 for say, well, it now kill him if them talk. Because they're coming like me. And then they can't say, well, the hurricane. And because I said, brother, if you say it's a raise, it's a raise. If you say you raise it, you raise it. You said the first budget, you know, business of a World War III start. Now, nothing from it to raise, it's supposed to raise. That's what you say. You feel the people them again, brother. You feel them again. These are the lies I know I'm used, the people them, because minimum wage can't do them nothing, you know. And by the way, the people them pay it. I take from them, plus you tax them again, brother. So I put you there, you put yourself between a rock and a hard place. Minimum wage can't buy a house. It can't pay rent. And according to him, minimum wage, you need the minimum wage to pay your rent and pay light. Brother, I know people are cast light. I know people are cast light. This are the lie. Hey, when you follow him and beat him on a minimum wage thing, him cannot be trusted. You have to live up to your word, not care what, if we even want to beat you when you raise it, but you should have put it at 18.5. Your word should be your ban, you cannot be trusted. Me tell you I'm dangerous. This guy, hey, I want him and put him out in a pot. So
yeah, man.
And him watch it and I say, and you remember, you know, him said without an explanation. Listen, remember play this. Without explanation. See it and him leave it. Remember play it back. Listen, if him explain why him said that. Listen.
Earnings of workers while recognizing the realities employers face. We therefore propose a measured increase in the minimum wage from 16,000 to 17,000 effective July 1, 2026. This does not represent a departure from our long-term policy objective. The government remains committed to transition from a minimum wage to a livable wage. And as
from minimum wage to livable wage. Or you're committed. You can't commit it to a minimum wage when we not have no work and them not do nothing. You will never get a livable wage. Where my talk is bullshit again. Where I say Bolo? Where I say Annabelle? What happened? Say, look here.
You will continue phase increase necessary to realize that vision of the Jamaican worker. So, Madam Speaker, July 1, 2026, the minimum wage will move from 16,000 to 17,000.
And them a clap. Who are them alone a clap? Look at them embarrassed.
To make the investment in lifting wage levels because ultimately we're going to have to address the productivity issue.
Brother, this guy chat one bag of bullshit again. Him can't address productivity. That, remember, what the government do? What kind of productivity they address? Remember that leave up to the private sector and the ICI. Because them worthless, them not working. The ICI not working. Them worthless. So when come here, so it is a bag of bullshit. We have no more for dissect with him, so I make melting pot melt him up. Because this when those talking is a failure to the people, you know. Hey, Rose, you're ball off a pint out this, you know. This is a complete failure, you know. See? Because if you tell me, say, 18,500 for the first budget, and you just give an explanation. Or from July 1, minimum 17,000. This is bullshit. This is a failure and a lie when tell the people them again. And it's not a thinking fail promise. What we know him couldn't do? Him couldn't do it. But this, him have to give up the gab, go around and hold the done said, hey, I want to show a rotten peg mouth one, you know. Hey, you better go find a dentist and stop calling up Marky G name that you dirty thinking mouth, you know. Not even garbage me the empty in your mouth. Me soon go show that piece of shit that talk about Marky G and mash up place. And when them come out and where them want to do. Me say, hey, me have to highlight them because them are nastiness. Me no ramp with them. Yeah? Now, how you feel a minimum wage? The man put on 63 cents on the minimum. Remember, just put it through now. You, I wait for Andrew Holness, who put up a minimum wage. $1,000 at 63 cents. 160 to 1. I calculate 63 cents. 63 cents. Somewhere around this, so. Yeah, that's $1,000, 60 cents. See, just take it 160 to 1. Same part? Eh?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Cent, brother. And I talk about, and him tell lie to the people, then you don't go to 2.5. You not do it. Them for money out feet. Yes, Pat.
Yeah, but we already highlight the fact that him cannot do not increase as it relates to what him come and attack in the political campaign time. Yeah, that was a trick, a con and a lie again. Yeah, and
Yes.
all Andrew this I do, you know, he'll just pressure himself in a system where the system can't carry him no more. You understand? Because him feel the system. So the system now go carry him, you know. And all him a do is just pressure himself to continue as the Prime Minister. Andrew Holness will do the, you know, ultimate thing right now and resign. Yeah. Before he make the people in Jamaica come out in them droves and come out and demonstrate. Yeah, with a vote of no confidence against him because he has been lying from as far back as we can remember this guy coming out in the political platform. You understand? But just look at what minimum wages is in Jamaica when everything is done on the pretext of the US dollar.
$1.
100 Jamaican dollars. 100 US dollar for minimum wages.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
And everything is budgeted and priced using the US dollar index. Jamaican people have this and no slavery. Me don't know what slavery. A modern time now, no wake up and live. Here, wake up and live on a slumber when come like on dead people in our country. This guy have vast amount of billions of dollars. Yeah. This guy give himself 200% increase at that time when them salary was way ahead of the average people's salary in a Jamaica. And they were doing absolutely nothing more than doing their own business alongside being member of parliament. Because these guys work for themselves in a more determined way than how them work for the people and the country of Jamaica. You understand? So, the increase where Andrew Beam said, yeah, it never warranted at the time. And it don't even warranted even presently speaking. What Andrew Holness should have done, yeah, is to boost the morale of the working force in Jamaica by giving the civil servant, yeah, a decent livable wage package, yeah, and remove the minimum wages, yeah, bring it up because these professional people in the civil servant capacity would have more money to pay the ordinary average day's worker who work for them. So that would enhance the growth of minimum wages. Yeah, but what him do? Him stagnate the public sector, you know. Yeah, stagnate it by not offering any form of wage improvement in the people and wage package. Yeah, instead, him go up to the bureaucrats, the judge, the DPP, them people, them get wage increase, and the parliamentary and them. Because Andrew smart, you know. There was a mechanism, you know, where him use, you know, where they on the book, you know. Where if you raise your pay as parliamentarian, you automatically have to raise them people pay. You know, permanent secretary and them people pay have to move within a certain wage guideline structure. So him cover them people where do the dirty work for him by increasing for them money. So them people get a bigger spin-off than the ordinary average spin-off. And then him go and him lock on the justice system and increase them people wage package. Because them people are protecting right now. So him give them protection money through increase in salary. And then leave the hard line struggling people to continue to suffer under high inflation as it relates to the sliding US dollar. You understand? These people money, it can't buy the same every week. It cannot. So if you go and shop with 10,000 this week and you get these items, next week you go back and pick up the same item, you probably have to pay 11,000 or 11,500 based on the going rate with the US dollar. So this man has no vision of running the country. The vision we have is to steal the country wealth, rob from the taxpayers, sell off asset them, collect kickback money, draw down upon the 2 international airport, yeah, and deal with the lease, yeah, put it in a bungle and collect feet one time. I mean, I ask Andrew with the 130 billion Jamaican dollar there for that. Yeah, because nobody no hear or know nothing about that money there, you know. In terms of what was the reason behind you drawing it down in a one go, and what have you done with it? Nobody no hear nothing. I remember them, they are national asset, you know, and a Holness asset them there, you know. Them, they belongs to the taxpayers of Jamaica. And this guy and him brethren, Pumvaz, him lieutenant, I be a them thing of them a go out in the country. I mean, I ask the people with authority if they not see where I go on. The DPP, who have the authority to arrest this guy and charge him.
Pat, you remember say them the vote list. We were done with them. We could done him first and then we go to she. Because them the vote list now people will come out and go march around.
Yes, in a sense, you know. In a sense, you're right, my brother.
Yeah,
so me could just concentrate on this piece of garbage.
Yeah. Them they are shit right now. Look, so Rose just asked me, say if I know I'm taking money long time, I lie my tell. Here what this are the government look at bug life this, you know. Here how the mechanism work in the first place. So I not like him never taking money, I lie my tell. Yeah.
Well, the way the government payment system works is that MPs and ministers are paid through Parliament. Cut off for processing of salaries is usually around the 15th of each month. There is no mechanism to give back the money to the government. There's no account that you can take your salary and give back. Because giving back the money to the government means that you would have to, the TAJ taxes that they draw out of your salary, 30% above about $6 million, you'd have to get that back from the TAJ. You'd have to pay back the NIS. You'd have to pay back the NHT contributions. You have to pay back the education tax contributions, the health insurance. You'd have to pay that back as well. So to give back money is really not practical. The only way you cannot get paid is if you resign. And I don't suspect any of the gentlemen speaking will resign.
So I'm just saying never take the money. These are the problems you have your lie. Don't what member him a member of parliament same way to like anybody else. Him just lie. Because it's not practical, or the system set up, you have to take a pay, even if you are doing it or something. And you're getting paid from 2023. So
yeah, man.
Not me say it. Not me. Partner say it neither. That's how the system set up.
Bug Life come tell you a long time, man. Remember from the get-go, Bug Life relate this, you know.
Yes.
Yeah? And we understand what Bug Life has said. It's not set up for them give it back to the government. They have to take it.
Yeah.
So you have to take it and prove so well let him put it in a charitable foundation.
So,
you understand?
yeah.
Like what Mark G do. But him not get to nobody. So him just go on with a little thing and then come talk about retroactive from September gone. You know, this piece of garbage, you know. Hey, Jamaica people make a mistake, you know, man. When a man don't bring nothing credible to the table, you know, you can't give him the top job in our country, you know.
And you're lying,
yeah. The man not have nothing about him from him a youth. The man was a nosy parker in a school, busybody, inquisitive type of individual. And anything you do, him read it and copy it. So him see the drugs man, them a move somewhere and big, wealthy, advanced establishment mansion where them living at. Him want one too, you know, see him build one. Cause if you're a man with a wife and 2 kids, you don't need that big mansion there, you know, drugs man thing them there, you know. But Andrew is a red eye guy. Where Andrew come in a politics and do, is mirror the private sector them, and get to fit them status in a no time at all as a servant of the country. A third world country, when I offer no farmer, them money there for you, have them money there as a guy who come to politics with nothing. Because you come in young, Yeah. You come in young, you're not supposed to bring nothing in a politics. But you come in with 47 mil because you're a liar. You understand? And then now what you do? You start to garner all type of asset around you. Taxi, shell company, more than one. You do a loan business, Omega Bridge. Yeah. You do all type of thing in a construction. You're not trucking. So may I ask you, Andrew, what time you have to run Jamaica business? With all them business that where you have, with all them share where we see where some guy said them a trustee for them shares there. Yeah? And them a wallet for individual. Yes? F the amount of shares. Or you get to that status while working class can put a loaf of bread on them table. Me couldn't have you as my leader. You live too way above your means. And you don't care about the driving force of the economy, which is the massive of people who go out there on a day-to-day basis, go turn the economy. You have them as slave them and a modern day structure of payment. That is slavery. Those people are not getting anything. Yeah. But I see some of them in an election. I talk about how Andrew make them a whole this amount of money. We're looking at them and 15,000. My Jamaican, I think, no more advanced than that in this modern time. 15,000, I remember Jamaica trade using the US currency. That is just 100 US, or probably at the time, just under 100 US. Nobody in the United States go and work for that money for an entire week. But Andrew Chikuno and Avona run up and down and endorse the minimum wage of 15,000. Yeah? But make something happen to you. And overseas on our ring. Overseas, Because based on the wages, you don't have no credit score in the bank, now go lend you nothing. Because banks is so now go struggle to pay them back. So you can't even get a payday loan from a bank. So any problem you have at the diaspora. But yet still me see Jamaica young girl, out there. And muggle with Andrew 15,000 and I say, yeah, Andrew, yeah. And like them an idiot. And I know say it's less than 100 US them a work a week. You average that out to be about, where you take out them expense about 15 US dollar. Yeah? About 15 US dollar a day. That's where them a take home. Using the US currency, they might utilize 5 for them traveling and food. Yeah? And 15 or 14 them carry home. So when you do the 5 times 14, yeah, at 70 US dollar that them have work off, taking out them expenses, at 70 US. So Jamaica people now have to start moving the time, they're way behind time. And this is what Andrew Waller know. The way I'm Waller know. Because I'm just saying, no headspace, Yeah. Because remember, say Andrew Holness come in under the pretext, say, he will deliver prosperity. And a decade gone and no labor right can show me one farmer prosperity where Andrew give to them. Yeah? Not one. The community them stay the same. Yeah? When you look, you have some people now with some idea say, them can't just go around and buy the people them when voting time come. So we have to fix nowhere. Look pan downtown where the man them never lose to no opponent. Look how it stay. Look pan Panish Town where Babsy Green control. Look how it stay. You understand? Looking at Andrew Holness constituency. Run down. You understand? Denham Town, run down. Yeah, but them places have been stronghold, Not change hands, for consecutive general election. Yeah? But yet still the places are deplorable. Now that is a clear sign and indication that Andrew Holness is not building Jamaica. But if you look at Andrew Holness' status, it moved about 1,000,000 times more than how Jamaica move. Because Andrew well shoot up skyrocket, you know. Gone in a some $1 billion what you call now.
Man, a billionaire,
Some
man.
bracket.
Billionaire.
Some bracket. Yeah. Billionaire bracket.
Yeah.
Billionaire bracket man, you know.
Term,
Billionaire bracket.
Yes.
Yes. You understand?
Yes.
But how him come by so much billion over a short space of time? And this is the $1 billion question, you know. And we have to keep asking the question. Because why we have to ask the question, simple fact of the matter, that the Auditor General has gone in and found that there's more than $3 trillion missing. More than $3 trillion missing with the taxpayers' money. So we have to ask the question and direct the question towards him. Yeah, because him and him federation were around him, you know. The whole of them turn millionaire and billionaire, you know. Police, same way. Yeah. Judge, them same way. The set of people the man assemble around him, all of them turn billionaire. Yeah, whether they are police commissioner, judge, DPP, it makes sure make them have them status there. Yeah, while the massive of the people them continue to suffer on a daily basis, continue to live some substandard, inhumane life.
Apart.
Like the people them from Melissa were out there. When I get no attention, but yet still the guy sit down on $6.7 billion US fund will come in for the hurricane relief program. Him sit down for the vast amount of goods will come in for the people them. Yeah. So we are asked the question again and again and again. What it's gonna take to move this guy? Cause him not supposed to in the office of Prime Minister, you know. Andrew Holness is supposed to put him foot in a parliament. Him cannot be certified how long now? From 1998, me can't certify him. Well, the Integrity Commission have the spotlight from him from 2021. Yeah? But we know in any way you take it cheap or farm, him can't certify. But him value a vast amount of money. Billions of dollars. Him have so much company, him and his wife. All over the place. Them have so much apartment where them collect rent from. I go up the Integrity Commission know about these things. Yeah? Cause them build them apartment, you know. Yeah? Them rent and them sell, you know. The vast amount of money is supposed to show up pan where them submit, where them declare, in a them declaration. But I don't think him declare nothing. I don't know. Because when you have a guy who from the outset him going to parliament not to sign the code of conduct, he must have an ulterior motive. Why man them colleagues them don't sign it, but the opposition them sign it. So Jamaica people no can use that as a measurement stick. If you know say well then the party I look like them honest and the party that them have a lot to hide. That's all you have to look on, you know. The jury is out to Andrew Holness a criminal.
What?
The jury is out say Pumvad a criminal. Tough Tongue a criminal. Agintai a criminal. Yeah, size 14 a criminal. Mumako a criminal. The jury out pan all of them. Flight Green it out pan them. The whole of them a criminal. Deadman Mackenzie them a criminal. Them a take away the whole of the country money. This is why the country cannot progress. Because when you look pan what is there currently, and plus what the diaspora sending, Jamaica should have show a different trend. It should have moved. If it were not moving at the capacity of how we want it to move. But it shouldn't so flat. It shouldn't be that the people have to call overseas for most things what them want. As it relates to anything over 10,000. Them can't find 10,000 one time. Them have to call people in the diaspora. Them have to do them little thing on TikTok. Go fund the thing. And it bad. You understand? While these men are, you know, embracing a vast amount of wealth. Yeah, and on top of it, them have liquid and asset, you know. That are the worst thing, you know. Them have so much in a liquid cash and so much in an asset, unbelievable. So right now, we are tell Andrew Holness say, you what, just pack up and leave the parliament, Mark Bowling, man. Yeah, Jamaica want a different direction now. It want a different leadership and guidance. Yeah, the Jamaica Labour Party cannot do any more for Jamaica than what them done already. And all that them have done is destroy the economy, mash up the country, sell off most of our asset, yeah, do some bargaining deal where we don't know we're going right now. Yeah, maybe in time to come we here say we lose this and we lose that and we lose that to United States and Donald Trump. Because Andrew Holness, from one hand, him complicit to a lot of wrongdoing. And on the other hand, United States are hold him because them compromise. Them are hold him as a bargaining chip, a bargaining tool, call it what you will. Yeah. Them are squeeze him. Even though he represent the CIA, you know. But CIA will not be friend with you. They will only have interest in what you have to offer them. And any way, shape, or form, them see where you compromise and them can squeeze things out of you. Them are squeeze it. And this is why Jamaica find itself in the doldrum under Andrew Holness regime. Yeah. In the doldrum. So we lose the Cuban doctors them there. And technician and nurse. We lose them, you know. Under a fictitious circumstance. We have guy who make we know the contract cannot be sorted out. Yeah. But we have a contract we are run for 50 years. That was good. That was in safe hand and working.
Under one contract. It was many contracts over the years, different governments. So as I said before, with the Cuban, I'm going to tell the people them before part, them will make over 11 million for them country. The country train them, you know, school them, train them, and for 56 country worldwide, over 24,000 doctors when they can go look at it. But them do them export that to bring in money because them have an embargo. I'm going to wait for them. So them have them family back home and them no mind. Nobody now rob them. Right? Them no pay a cent for go learn where them a learn and them pay back something to the state for teach others. So them a build them country. Rubio want go to war. I'ma have that right there. Because America they go against that too, you know. You listen to the real journalists and everything. See? Them a go against that. It's just a war. What them a try to do is clamp that thing to make the hard buck. And the same thing me listen to there, but I must say and when them a repeat the same exact thing what me I say. Because remember point out these things, you know, a quick thing, 1, 2, 3. So when Andrew Commando, our people there. So we have now watching. But we're going to do part, we want to dissect the lies them where I tell per Monday. That alone earth rate again. Because we have NIS CMA, Monday never start nothing from no NIS. Say Monday change NIS, then we still have NIS. To Odin Chow. So I'm big and full, so.
Yeah, NIS is national insurance, you know. NIS is national insurance.
Yes.
NHT is National Housing Trust. They are two separate entities.
So when him get that from, but him started from no. He make the people them through a contribution and that started. That and money from the backside, Levy. Because
yeah.
House, it can never wait for them. Not the
yeah.
Him is a piece of shit. Let me just tell him that straight. A people when they start fact check him and running where you know. Make up put up this. Move this.
So now what happened is that of course the initial establishment of its structure and the funding came from the NIS. So I mean it's just a part of the contents of the NHT. But to the credit of former Prime Minister Michael Malley, this is an institution that has.
So the money never come from the NIS, you don't know that. You know what I'm a bedroom? Andrew, if you go in a man, I know like you can rewrite twist. You know what my brethren send me this? And it show me out. This is what my brethren send me. Say Andrew said this people. Mama make on a seat. Hold on there. Mama move this. This way I talk about shit. Yeah? First in study. My brethren send me this. Andrew, the man that read history has a better experience than the person who live it. Congress fully done, still I say that. You have your experience, okay, where you go through your experience. And I'm gonna read about you where anybody can write anything with them want right. That's how them rewrite history and them write the Bible when me question a lot of things tonight. Because we're not stupid. And true, you read about it, you know it better than me, but go through the hardship, I go through what me go through. That is bullshit. That me I tell you, Andrew, I idiot, man. Andrew thinks I'm gonna dance alone around him in my chapter. Andrew go, way, man. It's a goddamn disgrace. Eh? Oh, you forgot you a thing. A man see you and rob you and shot you. He read about it in the paper, but he know about it more than you will get the shot and go through your separation. Never put it that way. You know, sister, the man has said where matter. He have sense. If you live through a thing, fire burn down your house. All right, 85. 80, let me just break this. I hear that, you know. This never leave me yet, people. 1985 till now, 41 years. 19th of May. Me carry my father because my old lady go down a Black River. Down my uncle them, down my uncle. Down there my granny come from. Yeah? Remember, you know, I'm here to tell my mother something my mother tell before she drop out when she repeat what me say. And my siblings, them tell me have to just remind them, say, if we got say, I me tell me old lady what want. She never had the accident. No come out of my head. Oh, you feel read something or somebody tell you something where you want to push it over and you can know it better than me we experience it. That van wheel blow out would be out a ferry and roll off and fling out my father, fling out my little sister with him. At the time, that I want slide out of my hand. When I come out, me think me dead. Me not dead. It come like me a dream. When I come out, me say, do I thought a ferry there, say no? Yeah? Me say, a woman come off a bus in a black dress. It's a Sunday, you know, at like 6 o'clock to 6. The woman come off and take up Greta and give me my little sister. Little baby sister at the time. Yeah? And me see the other one, she a nurse now in New York. She a suck her finger. She had the bigger one to she. Right? And me see my old man, some people come down and rob him. Can't talk and I have to cut 2 words. You know me, I cut 2 long words. Some let to ease them off. The time them take out them pocket turn out already. Now move. Because him have internal bleeding. See? And me can tell you everything can't come out of the head. That's a 41 years ago. 19 of me. So let me tell you this, what you do. You're going to write it. You read about it so you have more experience than me. Where I tell you where they did it. It not left me. He my idiot. Uncle Dunce, should I listen to him when he said this shit. Uncle Dunce. You understand, brother? Remember me go through that, you know. But could have dead. Me see the van. But me I talk to them, I look at everything, because me have very fast memory, you know. See? The van depend on the driver knee. When them carry a Spanish Town Hospital, I want porter and a nurse. Yeah. And then put a drip on my father and nothing. When them look boy with a splinter and my little sister head and all kind of things, and you know, them dress up who forget they could dress up who can't go back. I go in some city. But me until live. Me get up the morning and I go because I can't move, you know, because I'm a man. Me can't believe some crash, but me get scared of driving and everything. I'm going to go for some clothes, see my rock foot and everything. I'm going to go up there. They will tell me, say, think time over. I have to tell them, say, me in the accident. And I saw me see the nurse, I'm going to talk to them one of the day, you know, and call me and I say, perhaps, you know, him never make it. And that knocked me again, knocked me cheap. That's when me come out of KPH. Me I walk across the road and something nearly lick me again. So anything when my mother say, I remember me tell her, remember, you know, me do a lot of tune for that. But me never put it on a paper. Because you know, you write from out of your head. Me can't tell you when we leave. The time when we leave, when we got everything, we can't explain, it never come out of my head. So I'm going to tell you, say, the people that me live in, when him read it, I'm going to tell it to you, he have more experience than me will live through that. You know, see the man is a say. He's a goddamn idiot. Because what they want to do, when they want to rewrite, you know why I say that? It's the next lie he want to put in the dunce them head. So he want to rewrite for Siago, because I see them online and do that. And Buster. But we have the real thing. Yeah? And he want to rewrite for Bruce to and himself. He might the worst prime minister in the fucking world. Him not the
man.
Worse. And when I talk is bullshit. See what's together bullshit. Andrew get on top of people nerves now. That is bullshit. You will even go through the experience side. Or can we live through the 70s too, you know? Him can't tell me about the 70s, you know. None of it.
Him don't know about the 70s.
partner Byron and tell me. And
To be
yes,
honest, you know, Wayne, Andrew
yes.
not really know nothing about the 70s, you know. When Andrew gets things, when the 70s are done.
No, but even if that done in the loan, but him not just lied. Because him
Him can read about the 70s. Yeah. If him read about the 70s, him going to say something different if him honest.
No,
Because
but
the
be fair. Because I remember when I go basic school in a better. I know people, I remember the name and teacher and youth in my class and all that. Of course. I say I have elephant memory. See? So him now could have got basic in the 70s and he remember something and him a 8. 79 him a what? Him a what? 7?
7.
8. And you tell me, say, 8-year-old boy, I go all age school. No remember something I remember when you go all age school. Him just want to lie. Him dangerous. That guy is a dangerous guy. Him dangerous. So when him comes to this while, this is bullshit. When me read, remember play where him say, my brother. Remember play where him say, yes, sir. Him dangerous.
Madam Speaker, when Hurricane Melissa struck, the NHT did not wait. It moved quickly, decisively, and with compassion that the scale of the crisis demanded. Approximately 30,000 mortgages across 7 of the...
So that's a lie again. People, you see him lie? He might tell we, remember, you know, that's what I tell you, said, he's a piece of shit, you know. When minister struck, you know, see the people that call NHT and NHT no move. They move same time. Not even the government move same time. Remember, you know, I can't play you. Reporters that say, where is the government? The man said NHT move swiftly. Look how him lie. Front of my face. You hear him lie, brother? NHT move quickly.
I am hearing him because I know not what him say. Not valid. Because the reporter when named Robert, you know, I asked where is the government, where is the army? And I said if him can reach to the people, then the army and the government should reach to the people as well. So Andrew is understanding a way, my you know.
Well on there.
Yeah.
Well on there, brother. So Andrew, so all NHT are going to reach the people them swiftly when them barricade in. When nobody, not even the soldier, them aware for yourself, oh, them not come out. People dead don't go recover dead body weeks after. So all the NHT move swiftly and them never go out there, go assess the place yet. Because we are trying to get aid in the place and everybody are trying to get aid. This is all him lie. NHT move swiftly. The guy who have the paper house by melting pot. The guy from Edmund Ridge. You know, they must start no NHC no see him.
Right. May I come to that?
The man too lie. So
as a matter of fact, them a wall out on him like them no want to take the responsibility.
Of course.
So when Andrew say a lie, Andrew lie again, you know. And Jamaica people have to know when Andrew lie. You understand? Yeah. Because Andrew will always defend the slackness of the agency that when him have affiliation with. And him certainly have affiliation with NHT and the management staff up at NHT. Right? If you notice, NHT is not building houses, Andrew and them conglomerate them are building house them using the same NHT 11.4 billion a year time. That is a hanky-panky shady deal go on. And that guy up at NHT need to be investigated. Yeah? Because no prime minister is supposed to build a house with member of parliament and I call it Edmund Ridge. Yeah? I say Andrew around there cut ribbon and him are the salesman. You know Andrew and Femon, you know. Yeah? You know Andrew and Edmund Bartlett one. So we know all these things. Yeah? And all Andrew out there do is disrespect where the previous leader them build and leave for Jamaican. Yeah? Disrespect the Operation Pride houses them. I never know some minister that come and embarrass him with Fame Edmund Ridge. And the Pine Grove, them are where them want name. So the whole of them scheme, they all them mash up because they are not built properly. Engineering, structural work, and everything done pan a share the budget because conman run the thing. Yeah, the right engineer people them not involved, the builders them not involved, And you have the Chinese them are working them at the beer mafia thing in the country. I sell some cardboard house for 16 and 20 million. Where you can literally tear them up, tear up the structure, the interior structure. Them there are what we use over in the UK. Yeah. Them name a plasterboard. Yeah. Water damage them, you unbroke them. Anything you use and knock them, it send a hole through them. A master. Hey, let me tell you something. You see them type of work that way Andrew are doing at Jamaica as it relate to the housing thing them there. Them work that can't pass nowhere in the UK, With them metal rail where you see I run up in the roof beam there, No. You'd have to put proper beam with cross member. You understand? Where we are looking up there garbage. A mass production building them there. Them they couldn't pass nowhere else in the world. That's why you notice Andrew does not include the local builders and trade people. He might use the Chinese them. Because by using the Chinese them, Andrew can get what he want without any objection. If him use the master builders them in Jamaica, the master builder not going to build those houses. They're going to tell him that this cannot stand up in our tropical environment, which constitute a hurricane belt. So Andrew know what am I doing now? But a stop, Andrew need to be stopped.
But hear this, hear the more lie where I'm sitting and them know when the man knock. Can take a swipe out a minute to people. Now Porsche buy 200, almost 30 acre land for 200 million.
Right.
Yeah, the land value more than $1 billion right now, He might talk about corruption and what have you. This guy is a sick guy. Right now, doesn't just have that for below span. I sell it and make a bag of money. Where my talk no make no sense. Yeah.
Madam Speaker, when Hurricane Melissa struck, the NSP did not wait. It moved quickly, decisively, and with compassion that the scale of the crisis demanded. Approximately 30,000 mortgages across 7 of the hardest hit parishes received an automatic 6-month mortgage moratorium provided.
Yeah, but automatic mortgage. And the people them they never move with no scale because everything have to run out and test and everything. It's a lie matter. We know it's a lie matter. We see how long them take for move even the government themselves. Continue. I remember mortgage away you pay back. Yeah, continue.
Immediate relief for mortgagors whose homes remain uninhabited. That moratorium has been extended. That moratorium, the NHC has extended it until the beneficiary is able to restore income.
Two of them alone are clap.
A special disaster relief grant of up to 500,000 was made available for contributors for contributors who demonstrated a need, prioritizing those unable to take on additional borrowing, including pensioners and other vulnerable groups. Over 5,500 applications have been received under the grant facility alone, with nearly 1,800 already processed and close to $1 billion.
So you have 5,000 where people have to fix them house. Yeah, grant, and you process not even half of it. And I'm nearly 6 months. And you said I'm moving precise and speed. 6 NHT me buy my house from you. And if you get 5,000 at grant, you know say you sell the house card from them, do it and you go send go look. The people them should have get the money long time. Nearly 6 member the month out for done again,
Yeah.
So when I talk about this bullshit, yeah, and I tell you about 1,000 odd. Continue.
NHT has also procured 2,500 semi-permanent housing solutions at a cost of $19 million for families who lost their homes entirely. The first 300 units are on island.
Yeah, the people. So you know what matter about him nobody say the trailer house them again, you know. The Canary house, him not the first unit energy 300. Now you just say thousands. So how it mean 300 now on the island? Eh? All right, continue. You hear this? It's a 5. I must get to a 3,000 after. Now at 300 on the island.
But where am I going with them, Wayne? Where am I going with them there? You know, you say that's conducive to Jamaica. Where am I going with them there with that 3,000 or 5,000? Now where I look at shithead money, man.
No,
where am I going with them there?
We're going to deal with him. Continue.
And are being cleared for this.
Clear.
So finally, we will have some of these permanent housing solutions, semi-permanent housing solutions. NHT also introduced a hurricane relief loan of up to $3.5 million at concessional 2% interest rate.
So people, when they are talking about NHT and loan, if you have also NHT, they may give the loan or whatever. When I read out the loan for NHT Michael man the thing. So Michael man the thing, I do so much good things for the people then. I know him. I know the government really, if you say the government.
Him not do nothing.
And them. Eh?
Him not do nothing, Wayne.
NHT.
Wayne.
Eh?
Wayne.
Yes.
Well, Andrew is supposed to talk in front of we right now. It's how much money he must spend to revive the building sector and to build back the people house. Out of the 6.7 billion plus the 150. Yeah?
Yes.
Plus the cat ban and the criff. Yeah, well for money the guy get plus other money will come in. Yeah? The man have a vast amount of money sit down pan. I want to fuck the container house come put on in Jamaica for the people them. But can't sustain hurricane category 5. You know, so the guy I deal with garbage. A garbage investment then. Because Andrew want to steal the money. Yeah. By utilizing the Chinese market. That's where he's gonna steal the money by Jamaican people. Our Jamaican bill that's supposed to be put to work to build back the country. Where am I going this fucking Chinese entity in the country? Continually going down the Chinese route. That's where the money is being stolen. I've said it long time. I do a video a couple of years ago. Yeah. Long before me even touch the social media platform one person. And the Chinese them are burn out. With the government have them in the place of work. Jamaican bill that's supposed to put back to work and build back the country. Remember, you know, the World Bank and the IMF them do an aerial view of the damage of Hurricane Melissa, you know. And them come up with a certain amount of money that they project would build back Jamaica. And them never go down the road of container houses. They were talking about building back the people house, not replacing the people home with container houses. So it's fuckery Andrew Holness are going with. And people must tell him that.
We are US.
Nobody must accept no container house because they cannot last in a hurricane. So if Jamaican want to accept the container house and feed them business, demand back on a structure house. That must be on the card. Yes, my brother.
Continue.
Support essential repairs, disaster resilience upgrading, including reinforced roofing and hurricane shelter and supplementation of insurance claims. Madam Speaker, the leader of the opposition said he hasn't seen any program insisting that restoration must be done to code and standard. I can assure you, Madam Speaker, that this program under the NHT, that the persons who are restoring their homes must do so according to the relevant local building codes.
That mean I tell you now, you have NHT mortgage to pay back and you forgot to NHT go back a loan with interest and double up on your mortgage. And that thing just saying,
yeah.
You don't get no help there, so. So when I talk about your son, like him do something, NHT that lend the money anyway. You hear this? Continue.
I'm pleased to announce that the program will be extended through to March 2027, ensuring that families across the island can access concessional financing to rebuild not just the standard that existed before, but to an even higher standard of resilience. So this loan program will be extended to next year March. Madam Speaker, let me give the House and Jamaica a clear picture of where the NHD housing delivery stands. As of the 31st.
So I'm going to live by the legacy straight. I'm going to show you NHT. I'm show you this a garbage where I'm going to show you. A garbage too. So the NHT you live on this are the same PMP where you can demand them thing there. And you have made NHT overstretch them bird. Look on this. And listen him good.
January 2026, the NHT is actively managing a housing train line of over 41,000 solutions at various stages of development across the island.
So people, him say NHT are managed in a various stages over 41,000 units. But listen him good, because you don't have no money, you know. Don't follow where you put up them, most of them never even start build yet. And the one they must start build it, though, it is not wise. If you did have money around construction, you will start so much unit one time all over the place and none are done. Then you're running a bankruptcy. Not good. Look on this now. Hear this. Watch out.
This includes approximately 10,700 units currently under construction.
So 10,700 units currently under construction, like Quem said. Remember, I'm just telling you 40,000 units, you know. 10,000 currently under construction. I don't know where they might get money to buy it from. But continue. 10,000. He doesn't put up a unit. If you don't listen to this guy, good him trick you, you know. 10,000. Continue.
Those are telling you where they are all across Jamaica. Nearly 6,000 at contract award stage.
6,000 at contract award stage. Them not ready. When you put up the poll, I show me say them a house and them up. Oh, you show me them blue. But this guy is a fucking asset or what? 6,000 at the contractual stage. Them not start bill or nothing. Contractual stage. You to come in an idea, people. And we're going to do so. Them not start or nothing yet. 6,000. Make you hear him again. Hear him again.
And 11,500 in
Procurement
procurement and negotiations.
and negotiation. Them not start bill neither. But he must show you 40,000 fucking shit. 11,000 procurement and negotiation. Them not, but he must show you a map like the host them there all over the place. 40,000. Me tell you, so when Andrew put up thing, if you listen him good enough, you have some little dunce liberator run out and say, see the way I build 40,000 house. Because them dunce. You see that? You see, when people talk, if you listen good enough, if you listen,
yeah, man.
Then they're not starting up. You tell you at 6,000, 11,000, that over 17,000, no start yet. But I'm tell you about 41,000 houses, solution all over the place. So if you go there, you see empty land, you don't see no house. That means if you're going to contractual stage, the land not prepared yet, people. Yet not the land not prepared for ready for no house yet. When put up his bullshit. Remember where I build that way, you know. Eh? This are all Andrew trick people, brother. The land not prepared yet, you know. No water, no run, no sewer line,
Not
no.
done.
Yes, but
it's in a procurement. It's in a procurement stage, so it not reach out there yet.
Some of them just negotiate. Him say it.
They're in the office. They're in the office. Still in the office.
Some of them just talk about it. So, all right, let me hear the rest now.
And more than 11,600 in planning and design.
Planning and design, people. None of them there. 11,600 again. But at 17,000 at that, 20, nearly 30,000 that. None of them they not touch ground. But him show you something like this. Hey, may I tell you, a guy a can artist. Hey, people.
Real can artist. A real can artist, real.
Look where I'm coming budget with. If you can imagine, if my plan, I'm not design something yet. What up on the ground? Because I'm going to plan everything, you know, and design it, you know. Then I was not finished negotiate. Then I was not gone through yet. None of them, nearly 30,000. But I tell you over 41,000 NHT have all over the place. Empty fucking land. Nothing. Because if you have plan, You couldn't just say, "I'm put in water and put in soap," because it's not planned yet. It's not planned. It's not even designed. Some of them it's not gone to the contractual stage yet who get the contract. So all these things are ghost houses.
Yeah.
This garbage good. Remember me a builder, you know. Can refer to him and him can't go around me neither. But yes, they put over 41,000. And by the way, even if you did have 41,000 solutions, what about them? Because them doctor and nurse and them thing, they don't have the money for buy them neither.
Most of them leave the country. Most of them leave the country. The people who have earning capacity to buy those houses, most of them leave the country.
Andrew,
So Andrew Holness is not really building affordable houses.
hey, Andrew, Pat, Andrew, take the people them for eat that, you know. He might take them for fully dunce, you know. He put up a map. Right now, you have enough of them. 41 houses, call them dunce. 41 houses, see the, he might the builder, he might have to remember as the builder. Start. A matter of fact, in MCN Street, you might tell about limited amount of land. So if you know for build, so you might cut road now, so you can open up and build. So you can't people and migrant know where for build a scheme. No school, no there are nothing. You know, so you put people in danger, brother. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you go open a road and then build a scheme, then you don't want to go live there first. Because you have to build a town there. Kevin have no town, that mean everything what I have to do. If I have the car, I buy a house there. And I work going to some little place to go live and drive come a town and the youth them to go school and it don't make no sense. You have to think, you know.
The infrastructure have to lay out better and just have been some house or some little piece of land, you know, and nothing wrong it as amenities for the people when them go live in the house, you know. And they rightfully say, you know.
No, but
yeah.
you know.
Things have to be in place. For you to sell those houses, you have to build up certain amenities that the people them can use it. Yeah? Because why you will live here so but the nearest shop is 1.5 miles down the road.
No, 10 miles. Can I up in some place? I might build up road. 10 miles.
10 miles, yeah.
Far from you, you know, have no bus around there because it's a new place.
You know, hospital, you know, police station, you know, nothing, you know, no school. The youth them have gone 20 miles down the road at school. A joke thing. You see, what is needed in the construction fields in Jamaica? It needs to go back to the relevant authorities, like the Builders Association, the Master Builders Association, the structural engineer people, them, and the architectural design people. Them. Because I see some house where I build at Jamaica, them they don't look good enough, brother. So what are we doing with the architect them? Just wasting them talent and them education. Them little box house where the Chinese them are built out at Jamaica, my brother. Yeah, them heart-shaped roof house there, them box house there. And a Jamaican house style in them there. Come on, man. Because you don't leave with the option to go up at top, you know. Me not buy them there, you know.
Nah.
You have to have the option to build up. You understand? So Andrew couldn't sell me them house there. Me not want them there. You understand? Yeah, you have to sell me house like a Porsche them bill and Manly them bill and PJ bill. Just so them people that build up on them thing and have them castle now. And you don't want poor man to have no castle, so him sell you a house with the rooftop. You have to tear off that completely. Yeah, him not give you a decking if you go up further. Him give you some bagasse board and some plywood roof with some tinning and strapping for the roof. Garbage them there for the money. You understand? So what about the Masters Builders Association? Yeah. We work alongside the NHT. You want the architectural people them and the engineering structural people them. Yeah? Because if you notice, the land them and the build pan them are broke way. No proper engineering structural work was carried out. That's why the land them are broke way. Can bypass the local builders association in Jamaica and using the garbage Chinese and the prisoner them from Chinese to build house and sell them at exorbitant amount of money. Those houses are not built for low income wages earners. And that is taking away the demographic of what National Housing Trust was designed to do for the people by Michael Manley. See that?
Pa,
Just look there.
this
See that?
a blue fields, yeah? Blue fields, yeah? And let me show you, because I did look quick, just up me get it. Look. Let me show you the time. Them I watch it long time and them look and them not do nothing to it. Every road you want to touch, nothing at all, no good brother. See that? Brookway. It's a blue fields. See the whole road of Brookway, you know? Blue fields, you know?
Yeah, man. Then I see it, man. See that? That
No.
gone, you know?
Yeah, that
gone.
Yeah. See that just
That gone.
remember me have correspondent all about, you know. See the time they want me get it. I just call at 3 o'clock. 2 to 3. See that?
Yeah. 258. 258. Yeah. The same thing we just talk about structural engineer. We just talk about it, you know.
Yeah.
I see that right away I get something.
No, but I can't give him, can me get things in a real time, Pat. You know, with the host, them and just show no. Me can guarantee you, you have the millions we done. I go run out and say, we have built 41,000 units. No more this. Them don't even start building people. The land don't even start prepare. If you listening when them talk, this is Angela put up some things with them. And then remember, I wasn't just, you know, mandated to do what them do.
Yes.
And you can't force them to do something and you can't make them start so much scheme and none not done. Then you tie up more money. Termite and them done something with them build chichi. Them some other one with them build, they do some black and 4-inch black them I use. They might do some mass production week.
Mass production, them are going, man, the Chinese, them, man. A mass production, and the Chinese, them are going, and Jamaica, and Jamaica people sit down. Like them don't know how good house bill. Like them never see our previous scheme bill by the People's National Party. The people them sit down and make Andrew give them full pub and rabbit pen for living now. You know, see it? And I go on like them don't know how house bill and see how house design and bill to sustain over a long period of time. Andrew bringing in, them look up, caravan thing the way I'm bringing. Call me call it a caravan. Yeah? Them that can't stand up. The house, them way I build with the Chinese, them can't stand up either. People are sure them just buy the house when they 2 years ago. The rooftop fly off gone and no one and no two. Several of them in the scheme. And that appalling. And then when you look now, the people them things damaged, flood out, you know, wet up, you know. And the people who them buy the house from don't want to front up to the responsibility of the people them losses. No, you can't tell me not about no insurance, you know. Housing trust if you build them house and sell me them. You're responsible for my money and my goods. My money for the house and my goods when I'm a house. You can't come tell me no shit. Yeah? So all these things now, Marky G, as a man we deal with legislative law, I've got to put something, yeah, around that policy where housing trusts are trying to establish. When you sell a new house and it damaged, whatever in the house, you're responsible for it. Don't tell the people them no shit. When you sell the house under the pretext that they are hurricane durable, and you say that, yeah. And we are saying, you know, Andrew was the sales representative. And Andrew sell the house them under the pretext so them can't stand up to category 10 hurricane. Me name not to category 5. Category 10, him overemphasize and him disrespect Operation Pride. Call it Operation Shame. And him tell us with this now it shows us something go on a yard. Well, yes, something go on a yard. House top a blow off newly built house top will never happen yet in a Jamaica history. Yeah. House perch pan under soil erosion. Well, no, we can't see no proper structural engineer work never carry out on the land where the house them a build. Missy Caterpillar, way down in a descent. I don't know if a bauxite or oil or diamond or mineral they might search for down there. But it's a housing scheme right in the middle of the road. It show you say everything has been done under a mass production system. People cutting costs to make a bag amount of money. Oh, in the which part of the world is the Prime Minister involved in a housing development? People, answer that question from Melting Pot. Wanna tell me in a chat. Tell me anywhere else in the world wanna know about the Prime Minister out there physically hands-on on a housing project. Cause I not see it, you know. And I know it's not supposed to happen. Yeah. We know the agency that is, you know, out there with the responsibility like NHT and them, you know, construction personnel team supposed to out there. I deal with that. And NHT have the marketing personnel will go out there and market those them. None of Prime Minister. What am I do out there? Eh? And all him go out there go do is try to disrespect what previous Prime Minister has done. Where him can't compare and measure up to none of them previous Prime Minister there. Because all them people that we know about what we are talking about as Prime Minister, yeah, serving under the People's National Party banner. All of them transparent and clean. Squeaky clean. None of them has never find themselves in entanglement with not named illicit enrichment. Yeah. And them statutory declaration always submit. Yeah. And can declare too. Yeah, because them now put no fictitious nothing in them thing where them are submit. And you left out and when them put in thing where we never know exist. Like dildo taxi. We never know that exists in Jamaica. This is how dangerous this guy is. This guy will come and look you in the eye and lie to you. Him no matter who and the dignitary in front of him lie. In pathological mendacious liar. That's what him is.
But Pat,
Impugnacious with it, him bright and faced with the lie.
but Pat,
Time take every money for dance, you know. So we have to hold on upon this guy. Yeah. Hold him by the scruff of the neck. And haul him out of the parliamentary system. Because if Jamaica not get rid of him, him will get rid of Jamaica. I yield back the floor to you, my brother.
listen, Pat, me I talk to you now. You know, see the man when him going to Parliament today. You know, sister, I be a garbage and got out. Hey, do I be eating pan, you know? I be a garbage man.
Him LP shatter, you know. Marky G match him up from there, you know. Him not no head, you know. Him LP shatter.
This
Marky
guy,
G match him up, man.
this guy going this up today and I chat for 4 hours, garbage. Then you have some little garbage one and say, I the greatest prime, I the worst prime minister in the history of Jamaica. When the guy go and go talk him rubbish, who not get up and listen, that's why I want to stay like this. These are rubbish. You go back, and that's why I'm tell you about you live through it. He might tell you about what I want to done, so don't forget it on the H paper. That's what I want to say. I'm going to go back at some basic school or something. The guy had the worst guy in the history of the world. This is the worst government me ever see. Nowhere in the Caribbean, I'm most of them island there, you know. I'm traveling all over the place, you know. Me never see no government like this, you know. None. I will study about government all over the place. Never see none like this. Not even Siago, because Siago no get pan and depend back. When him there, he might ravish the place. But if the depend man do this and that, no. He sit down and ravish the place. Mash it up. But the one here, everything where him do, him just come and just card some things that him go back a things one time. Him is very dangerous. This way him do waste time in the house today. And you have garbage, big dirty thinking, Mama and Andreas Davis, them run out. Where them now gonna wait. Me see them put out something with Marky G. Somebody send me and say, you know, people give Marky G high marks pan in budget debate. So they wanna come with garbage. The guy show 40,000 houses solution where he might got to say 10,000 and look about now. That was not looking about. That was not start, no going, no break, nothing. Him say it. He might tell about procurement and them a deal and what them a, that mean no ground can't set. And then you're going to planning and draw. If you're going to build a house, yeah, and you're going to build a complex, and you know reach the drawing stage yet, that means it does not start prepare yet. The architect have to come in and then you know what you're going to do and how you're going to lay down the pipe them and the foundation. No start. So I'm not just say 10,000, you know, him say 41,000 and show you a map the way I want deceive you. Because you have some people listen Do you understand? And them are here when I say 41,000 houses solution and them not hear nothing else. Them blank, especially labor at them done.
Yeah.
Hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. When my talk is bullshit. Yeah? None of them houses not start. None. See? If I got about the 10,000 solution, and by the way, if housing trust, listen, if you was a private developer and you just get your money, people invest their money, take it and start develop one bag of house without start selling. Remember, you're going to bankruptcy. Yeah? Because you have to watch the market. You have to watch all the people might get money if you really have a market to sell them. If Chicha and Yam down the place, I do what to them. So you could just get up and just put money, people money, and when they look for them return, it can't because nobody now buy none. It happening with the house development name with First Rock. First Rock house development. 1 unit. And I think the people them take back their money. Let me find it and show them. Remember that Mikey? The First Rock development. First Rock. Let me see if we can find it as a First Rock. What them name? First Rock. What the house them name? Let me see if I find it. Never find it, Bruno. So I can show it as so.
Wisconsin.
First Rock. What's the house development? First Rock.
Wisconsin housing development.
One in your first one. First Rock. Let me see if I hit this. The name Armand. What they did name again? Well, First Rock housing development up in a St. Andrew. But then build some house to sell in a US dollar. But you look, nobody, the bank take it over. That I say First Rock are coming to be in 2000.
Oh, yeah, Harmony Heights.
Harmony Heights, let me look for Harmony Heights. Yeah, something like that, right? Harmony Heights. Harmony Heights, let me see Harmony Heights housing. Let me see this. Yeah, it may attack. I said name the Harmony something, right? Yeah. Let me say Heights housing, Jamaica. We ended up in Asia more than one place, you know. Construction, more bedroom. Harmony Co-op development, Harmony Co-op. What them name? Harmony something in here, man. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Harmony something in here. No, none of them are selling up.
One of them is selling, man. I'm going one of them is selling.
Got their money. So you can build houses, put people money, and when you look nothing now sell. I watch them wash money to you know. Kind of guy that used to work with that guy that used to work up with them, with same cars with them too, you know. And when you look them put them at double pump balls, when you look them reach pan First Rock reach pan what them call it stock exchange. When you look them take money, them take 400 odd, them take like 3,000 US, $400 odd million. Give them from over to the airport. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, nearly $500 million them give them. What them do with it? It failed. You know, you're not there about them. So them have money all over the place at tie up. And you know, you're not
I'm entirely take that money there now. I'm entirely take that money there from out at Airport Authority and put in a First Rock.
So, him say now, come here, people on Agintai say, you know, well, 100 tell me for the week, you know, and you see it, me just chilling because I am telling me for the week. Him say 100 tell me for the week. Not my word. Right side, remember now. Remember the eagle there everywhere, you know. Yes, sir. Him say 100 tell him for the week. So all Andrew do, him just come make a speech, the failure. Jamaica mash up. Jamaica destroy. Who would have sit down and listen and do on this? Just look on the money, look on how we pay for, look on the road, look on everything. We don't have no hospital. First of all, he might tell people to come home. You will live overseas and I work, but you know they live in stay and everything overseas. Right? This is a normal living. Normal living where your road not dirty and the place nice and yeah. See? Yes. And then he might tell you to come back. Let me tell you this. Even if you find yourself for the money and you're a senior now, and you want to live in a mandeville and you put a house and then put up a wall 30 feet. When you see, remember you're dead quick. Because you're not going to find a plane for a flight come back. I remember you have no health care. And without health care, it don't make no sense. Me not ask nobody. Without health care, it's just a matter of time. So, any little thing happen to you, sickness come down by you 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, no ambulance. None. You have vehicle, you can't drive it because you're sick. And you're there 15 miles from hospital, you're going to die. And then even if you reach the hospital, then put it on the ground for sit down. You'd have to live in a town for go one of the private one them. See? I remember everything them have neither, but they may treat you a better, but you have to have your money. And when your money done, you end up back in a public hospital. That's a goddamn disgrace. Yeah? The country not running. When Andrew come talk about the house and everything is bullshit. Straight up. And we can guarantee you by later and tomorrow, yes, housing trust. I remember Andrew be the housing trust. I remember talk about NIS. NIS still there. Say man they change the NIS to housing trust. And it starts from NIS out. And the man tell us that the backside levy used to everything. Backside levy. So I'm going to go to no NIS, not never did so. Where my talk is bullshit. And in the
NIS national insurance that form the pension pot for the people. And it run the social service in the country. How can you mix up NIS with NHC?
Anyway, about people never did that work in time for the pension build up so rapidly. So when my talk is bullshit again, me never ask him about the pension. When you start from the pension, start from what? Start from the backside. Yes, the backside levy.
And the backside levy, sure up that.
See, and
that's why Michael man increase the backside levy by 4.
Him telling the house and never himself and never the back. So one thing will keep Jamaica afloat at the backside levy. From 25 million to 200 million, and 200 million enough. 200 million them time they're like 200 million US.
Yeah, and 200 million US.
Well, and you can't value it. And you can't value it like you said 200 million US now. You don't say 200 million US now. They are talking about 32 million. No, so it value. It have value how much time over more than 32 billion. You don't say no more than 100 billion that. 200
yeah,
billion.
man.
Me never ask. So we look at the value. 200 million US. Let me say 200 million US. All right, let me show you the value of me attack. 200 million. All right, let me look at 200 million. Let me show you the value. Million US in 1973. 73. Let's do this now. But then now 2026. 2026. See there? 200 million US in a 73. See what it's equivalent to? Me tell you, it's one bag of money. 200 million equivalent right now, the power approximately 1.47 billion. No people have no value. See that?
Yeah.
So you might have things like a 32 billion. No. A 1.47 billion, nearly 1.5 billion that. Right now. That's over $200 billion. Right now.
True.
Yes. You see? No people don't know social value. You can't go look on it. So to the value, that's a 200 million. Where the things them are valuing in the 90s, and with the money did there, you can't beat by the million, you don't know where it value right now. So no matter about we raise this. You know, idiot? Him can't tell me nothing. This are maths. We show him. We are showing him the real value of the things them now. I remember, you know, the 200 million or 200 million Jamaica. At the time, I'm at that time Jamaica it's stronger too. But in them time they're like 1 for 1. And if Jamaica they do stronger, they're even more. See? Don't follow him. When I talk about that, this and that, it's bullshit him talking. You understand, brother?
In crap.
Bullshit him attack. This is our man they use around the country. So when you hear about the money, and you hear about the budget, look where that value now. Look what the money that way I take for backside levy, that way I take off for the levy, and I run the place at the time. And look what for bus fare, and look what for lunch money, and look what for housing, and look what for certain little thing. Look what people used to buy house for back then. Look what you used to buy.
And you get a house here 2,000, 2,500.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh.
$2,000 buy a car. $2,000 buy a car. See? Yes. So you must know, say, the money the devil, yeah? Don't follow Andrew and listen in foolishness. You see me I talk about, brother? Yeah?
Yeah, man. And a reality, because we know that, you know, we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get all house all in a Washington garden in the 80s for 20,000, 28,000. No people don't even know that. A million to them house, you know. Millions. Washington garden. Yeah. Yeah, man. So,
Time they for $8,000 over put more, over Waterford.
all right. Yeah. So the reality when them a talk about numbers as it relate to even the minimum wages, when them are crazy over the 15,000. That's why we like to show them things. Mama P 6,000 did outweigh under 15,000 by 3 times.
Of course.
3 times.
Spending power.
You understand? Yeah. And the purchasing power you have to look for, you know. Where you can get for that money compared to where you get for the 15,000.
Yes.
Then you know where your life reach. Whether it go somewhere good or it a deteriorate. You understand? So these are the criteria we want to show Jamaican people how you assess things. You can't just assess things by the numerical number. 6,000 or at 6,000, 15,000. Wow! No,
I'm not fear with the people, them, you know. Because you take them for real dunce. Them dunce too. Because what I'm doing now, you know, we wear that 3 times. You know, look at your cost of living and you look at your light bill. How much you rent a house from there now if you want a 2-bedroom like uptown? $200,000. You work it. You know what that means? You when I work, if you be a gunshot and you live where you want to live, you cannot move till you dead.
True.
And now with that, you can't even bury yourself. You don't have no insurance. You have to have family to bury you. I better you live more than dead in a Jamaica as a poor man. Because when you're dead, you remember you don't have dry shit to bury you. Be not even ask you. See? And like you could have thrown a little insurance, so when you're dead, you them get the money and you make some millions or something. You can't show it neither. You can't even pay a light bill. And that's right there. That's right there. So most of who you see dead and get up, you think of them will find the money bury them? Or some family and friend overseas or somewhere to make up and bury them.
Bury the dead them in Jamaica now, you know. At diaspora. Yeah, you know, you may tell people them from there. At diaspora, most of the dead them in Jamaica right now.
Yes. And that's part of the work, you know.
Yeah?
And that's part of the work. So it's better your life more than dead in a ghetto right now. You can't find food to eat and you can't afford to die. Because when you die,
yes. We and them thing about you know, when you live in a country and work, you know, but you can't bury you can't work to bury yourself when you're dead.
No.
It's bad.
Of course.
You understand? It's bad. You're working in a country, you know. Yes. But you can't bury yourself when you're dead. Your people might have to call people in other country where I work to send the money come to bury you. But you quantify all these things.
But somehow
these are the things what Jamaican people need to start looking to. Yeah. You can't just look down at your toe, look out in front of you. Good. Look what is ahead. Look around the corner. Try and visit and visualize what is ahead of you. Yeah, you can't work in a society where you can't feed yourself. You can't clothe yourself. You can't shelter yourself. You can't marry yourself.
No,
then you see every day.
Well, I know, yes, still Andrew tell us everything all right, and him are the bestest. Guess what? I'm talking bullshit. If you're sick right now, you have to beg overseas or beg something. You can't even buy medication. You can't even buy food. Right now, as we speak, so through some trap or that now, some little people sell them skin.
Yes.
So don't thinking, man, they forgot prison. 8 and 9 and 10 year old and 12 and 13, and then the one, they oh God, man. Some big old great one, man, are pressure them. That's a statistical rape. 13-year-old and 12-year-old. Right now, as we speak. Because them, I don't see food them want, you know. So, you know, Una said, and the little youth them too. I sell them skin too.
Bad.
It's a pleasure to big mama them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and Joanne Davis and Queen is a pleasure. And then them tell you, say you are going good. And we are say, oh, this is going good, you can't play like Bill. In the 70s, you tell me which man in the 70s cast light. Are you pass anybody that cast light in the 70s?
None of them till we not know right where I run crash. We have no road going on a yard, man. Illegal light wire. We don't have that. We don't have illegal light wire run all about over the place now in. Remember, livable wages did I run them time there now. So everybody money can do what they want to do. Livable wages, not minimum wages. But we could look on something now.
No, but the minimum wage was livable wages at the time. Because when you buy everything better, if you pay 2 cents per bus and you buy all them big bull.
Yeah, but we don't call it minimum wages, we don't call it livable wages.
Yeah, say, them they live.
Yeah, we have to get a praise feet, you know. Minimum, what is minimum?
You understand? And a man they come in with that, you know, say, you know, if a man in the 60s used to pay your one, you know, him say, no, you can't go lower than this, you know. Pay him over this, you know. Pay him this or over. You get up and nothing. A man they say, hey, that will not work. See a minimum wage, you can't go under this. And each time you rise it, you can't go under it. If you rise something, push it up. You can't go. And remember, that is livable. People at the crash program get house faster than you.
I tell you.
I tell you, it's livable.
Livable wages.
But you can go buy for a open market, but then I get it and get up smaller, everything and get you faster than you. Him look out for the poor and needy. Can I say you have to share? A country, you have to balance back and make the people them have something too. It can't be everybody come here to work for one man. And then when you look in build an empire and them up the full film and you were a slave. And the slave thing him a cut out, man did a cut out. Maybe don't tell and
Yes.
And that thing I look out against him. So I'm talking about democratic socialism. That slavery thing the way you for extra rich and who work and they use like a piece of shit. It must not work. Him say you forget it have to spread. And on that make the big boy them, the PSOJ boy them not like manly now, like them say, yeah, where I do? He want to take over thing and give them. No, the people that work here just underpay them. Give them a piece back off for the pie. You too.
Sure. Yeah.
We believe in it.
Nothing wrong with that. I saw it for God. But what is now, Wayne? You know what I mean, like with boy Andrew? I be a self-praise him, I self-praise himself, you know. And that is no recommendation to the work we him do, you know. Because this guy go around and he might eat the praise for himself. By telling people, say, you need to listen to me, and me do this, and I me do that. No. If you know, see the PMP, them go around and do that, you know.
What when do, brother? When do?
Not because him not do nothing, that's why I try to eat praise upon himself. Because him know, say, a documents around the place right now, you know. So it's like how we can draw for some document and show the involvement and, you know, the contribution of all of the People's National Party Prime Minister. And you do likewise, no man. Put up something now. When your minions them come and run out and discriminate, give them something to come out with. No, them don't have that way. So you know them don't have no achievement. You know Andrew Dummer trying to keep all of the praise for himself. But me I make Andrew know say self-praise is no recommendation. You understand? You have to have things valid. Yeah. To substantiate your claims to anything where you want, put your hand on and say you did this. Come with the document. We can show Michael Manley put in as a prime minister. What him do over that period of time there. Yeah. We can show what PJ Patterson do. And we can show what Portia Simpson do. Right now, if you search and look on Siago, him not do not more than mash up Jamaica, you know. From moving the GDP from 63% to 262 in a short space of time, 9 years the man take to do that. I remember him operate alone. He was a lone player in the market. Him could have sit down and have time. Him now nobody press him, now they press him. Sit down and take time and plan out the future for Jamaica. Where him do him wreck Jamaica, him scam Jamaica. Yeah, and so every other prime minister after Siaga come with the same formula. Bruce Golding did it as well, but not in the amount of devastation like a Andrew Wallace. Andrew take it to another level. And him not seem like him want to stop. Because remember, you know, as bad as things be, you know, Siaga never manipulate the police force to the extent where him control them. He never manipulate the DPP. Yeah, he never manipulate the commissioner of police. And he never manipulate the minister of national security. Siaga did have a working minister of national security who could have traveled. You know, say Andrew compatible with the minister of national security who can't travel. Is a reason why. Because Jamaica is not in line with the international security policy right now. Because your head of security cannot travel. So how Jamaica going to grasp the metal as to what is happening in the security affair worldwide? Jamaica absent from that for how long? So it's true you say a banana republic state Andrew a run. You understand? Oh, if you have a cabinet with so much member in it have restriction on them visa and who can travel and all them thing there. And them each up in a WikiLeaks. And oh, if you have that and say you have a reputable cabinet, your cabinet full of cobweb and all, brother and Nancy and Tukum and I be a shit in the cabinet where them have. None of them over there not credible. And the worst speaker of the house Jamaica ever exhibit, size 14. Member size 14 a criminal, you know. Because you see anything where Andrew do, she do it too. Under the circumstance of not submitting them statutory declaration, it's not just only Andrew it involved or it take into consideration. It involves size 14, she a criminal too. She a carry out the same, if not even more, investment across Jamaica than what Andrew do. And she was just a little girl the other day come out of market and sell. You understand? I be a world record the whole in his family them are constituting a Jamaica man. Andrew from the boil of the poor to one of the richest man, to the richest man that carry come. Not one of the richest man that carry come. Juliet as a market vendor. One of the richest market vendor ever come out of any market. You understand? Now these are unprecedented, never heard of before. You understand? So when you look on now, you look on a couple who have defraud the entire Jamaican population. Yeah. And them ring fence the parliament for the past couple of years. One being the crime minister and one being the speaker of the house. You understand? Now when you have them two commodity there, you know, where put head pan pillar in one house, you know. A recipe for disaster that in a Jamaica. That is recipe for disaster. No two ways about it. Or if you have the two most prominent individual in a parliament sleep in a one bed, but yet still them show to the entire society in a no uncertain manner. Say them a criminal. Them show it. Oh, on earth, Juliet as a little market girl with here. Yeah? I go come have one investment value 800 million Jamaican dollar. But when you look on them statutory declaration for all the years, you don't see that amount of money in that period of time where she talks, she have that investment. I remember she have two more alongside that one as well. So technically, how we hear them the bigger. Yeah. So you look on Juliet running around $3.8 billion investment. Where Juliet get that money from? These are the questions Jamaican must be pursuing the answers for. Where did Juliet Holness get that $3.8 billion Jamaican dollar to be running 3 housing development project one time? I remember, as I spell out before, them control the backside trucking association. Cause them give the levy back to United States. Yeah. In order to obtain that. backside contract with them have as it relates to trucking the backside mineral. So we have a problem with the Holness them, yeah? And the problem we have is that we need to see the back of them soon, very soon. And we are looking for ways and means of how we can execute such a move. Well, I am looking at the Privy Council, head-on collision between him and Paul Buchanan. So we want to know what type of momentum they behind that, you know. Yeah, because Andrew for end up our Privy Council 2026. Yeah, stealing the election, using a big nasty washer girl from out of India to tamper with our election process. You understand? Meddling in our election affair. Yeah, using a guy called Tadpole Brown or AK Tadpole Green. Yeah, to distribute ink from the EOJ office into unscrupulous civilian hands, where you have voting being done outside of the electoral office. You understand? And the polling division. So we have problem with that whole heap of thing where Andrew Holness going with. Yeah? Remember Andrew rigged 7 seat, you know. Ring fence 7 seat with machinery. 7 of him trusted allies cannot lose because him ring fence them using an expatriate from India called Dishan Shavadia. We having at the place to do some mafia work behind the scene. Yeah, a guy who not have nothing but come to Jamaica and take 1 decade and turn billionaire. 1 decade, stranger becomes ambassador. Eh? Or him get acquainted with Andrew Holness. And our circumstance did this Dushan Shabadia becomes acquainted to the head of state, the chief civil servant, the lie minister, the crime minister, Andrew Holness. People who tell me, because in the early inception of Dushan Shabadia, you know, anytime you see a photo with him, you know, you see Andrew on him. No, they are going with all type of various mechanisms as it relates to money laundering in the country. We look for Amber Group. 2021, Amber Group skyrocketed up to a profit margin of 10.55 billion. 10.55 billion US dollar, you know. Yeah. And when you look recently, it's down to 288,000, 88 million, 288 million. So I know the guy attack all over on social media. When you look through the platform, then how successful the Amber Group is. Yeah. I have 10 companies connected to 30 countries outside of Jamaica. You know? Him say I have 10 companies, you know, connected to 30 more countries outside of Jamaica. This piece of shit when him do Shan Shabadia. Yeah. A guy when at 2015, New Year's, him broke. Now have nothing. No money in him wallet. No food in him house. No petrol in him car. And him rent due next week and him know where it come from. But out of the blue, a Samaritan come and give 450,000 US. But me I tell Dushan, you know, make sure no, when the investigator come, them can find the genesis of that trailer that 450,000 US there. Because it must touch the SWIFT system, because it must be an electronic, you know, type of transaction. Yeah. Or the individual where you say from St. Martin, yeah, he must be seen with a ticket coming into Jamaica at that time, and he must have to declare that 450,000 at the airport. So in any way, you take it to Shan Shabadia, you're in a big trouble. You're in a big trouble, you know. Because we know your aim and purpose in Jamaica is to wash the money for Andrew. We expose Robert Gavin, yeah, and in turn to you, think that you could have deceived with. You can't deceive the Titan's eyes. You will not get through past the Titan security. We have to fact check you. We don't see no more Jamaican rise to prominence in a Jamaica by being broke 2015 January. But in no time, a billionaire with all ambassadorial status, your ambassador for technology, but yet still you in your interview say you not savvy to it, you don't know about it, then how you become ambassador for it? Me couldn't make you ambassador for technology when you don't know about technology. So you don't say you're Andrew play an Nancy Cobweb game. And that you not play now. And Andrew have to come straight to people. Yeah? Because it is so plain and obvious. Everywhere Andrew have footprint. Dushan Chobada end up there. Andrew have footprint at NNN, ocean wide. Dushan Chobada gone there. Yeah? We see where recently this guy now said he might invest and disclose some money in an on-time taxi and it went changed to amber on-time. Yeah? Now, we are seeing the deplorable state of road in Jamaica. Yeah, and if you have a business like Amber Group of Technology, yeah, that is so successful across the globe, yeah, why would you want to invest in a poor man sport like taxi? Taxi is for the poor man. So Andrew bring you now come to take with some of the taxi passenger them from the poor man again. That Jamaican so we tell say Andrew not have nothing for the card phone, man. Like this guy come from India and now him have undisclosed some of investment into on-time taxi. That him going now put the logo upon it as well. Amber on time. So you know him are the majority shareholder now. That's him can change the name to Amber. So where is this Amber Group going? When they are not listed on the stock exchange market nowhere, neither on the local stock exchange nor the international stock exchange. So how you quantify Amber Group of Technology as being involved in 30 countries around the world, but headquarters in Jamaica, but it not listed for no stock exchange market? What going on? This is something like SSL whenever I'm not licensed to operate. This Amber Group of Technology, where the head of the company or the face of the company, yeah, is Dushan Chabadia, but I think the head of the company Andrew Holness. But the face belongs to Dushan Chabadia. Based on the revenue timetable, we see it spike all the way to 10.55 billion US. Oh, it never depend on the stock exchange. But we hear it is doing so well across 30 countries. Because you say you have 10 more, you know, Amber company where supply 30 more company. So I don't know where I'm going with this Amber thing, but investigator in Jamaica have to check out this guy. Yeah. We are put him in the spotlight and we need to vet him. He need to get proper vet. We need to find this 450,000 US dollar trail that is the genesis of him. And you know, if you look no further than 2015, time stated categorically, same broke 2015. So right now the period of time, 2015, early 2015, that's when them get this 450,000 US dollar from an individual in a St. Martin, where we used to teach wellness or something of that sort. Yeah. But want to know again, I know so that individual have so much money can loan him that amount of money. Because if you just a student, you know, where you teach, you know, or you get to that personal affair where you know about the money background. That's you know, so you can check him. Yeah. But me I tell you, Lucian, make sure know say you have a balance deficit when you opening account in your business. You sure say you're indebted by 450,000 US. Because that have set down for your opening record, you know. Yeah. Because you say you run the business professionally. So make sure you know that included in there. And make sure we can make the link to the 450,000. Because we know at Jamaica you get that, you know. Because you forgot say it said in a different interview with Archibald Garden. You forgot. You see, I play like you're smart, you know, but you're not smart, man. You're fraud. Yeah, because he's a fraud. You forgot to say you get the interview to Archibald Garden, your first interview. And then every interview, you change the subject matter. Long run short cuts, man. But me I tell the vested people with interest in our security, you know, more than all of them people, you know. Go investigate this piece of shit house here where Andrew bring from India come dump in a Jamaica affairs. Yeah, and I run some underworld mafia scheme. And it a defraud and a mash up the country. Most of our money Andrew only sit down quantity man size 14. Most of Jamaican money where missing we cannot be found. The holiness them have it in them possession. Them have it in a liquidity and them have it in a asset. Do no investigation on the shit house them. No little man can rise up in a politics over a short period of time like a decade. Man minted. He minted. Minted to the tune of super billionaire. Eh? What can go so? The man them won deners and get this from when and real nebel. Them now amass the amount of wealth in a profit. Cause Andrew wealth in a profit, you know. Cause we don't know Andrew have no business. Andrew wealth a profit is by stealing the taxpayers' money, using the NHT money to do a lot of business construction right across Jamaica. That money did not use into the capital budget fund because them can't spend out the capital budget fund. It have balance left a year time. So all the budget where Andrew make, yeah, he not spend the money, you know. Marky J asked him the question. Him not utilizing all the money. The man just put some money out there for them rob. Because we not no work I done in Jamaica. Yeah. Every little money the man put in a consolidated fund, bungle it up and thief it out. When him look on it and see it rise, him just dip him on the night and take out. And let back that there. Nobody can do no auditing on that. There is no transaction as to what goes into the consolidated fund, where it's from, how much it is, nothing of that sort. It's just a pool of money Andrew pile up and a thief out of. Jamaican people now for wise to Andrew Connery and him trickery. Yeah. Wise up to it now. Me couldn't go to school for 10 years, you know. And I learned the subject where I teach in a class, you know. And for 10 years, one subject Andrew had teach is stealing the taxpayers' money. So now gravitate to that and grab on that and know where I'm going. Eh? You don't have to gravitate to that and know where I'm going. I can't phone the money. And at the end of the day, him use the average people on the poorest line as it relates to poverty to fill back the breach as it relates to the tax fund. Yeah. Him don't go back to the big boys, you know. Because he cannot go to them. Because the big boys are telling say, look, I alone thief the money there, you know. Yeah. And we know that. So now come ask you for nothing. You don't notice him give them tax waiver. You don't notice him make them tax. Sit down there now, collect. Because the big boy them will expose him. So now for the big boy them will see now pay no tax. I hold them all Andrew compromise based on the high level thief where them know Andrew are going with, you know. So it's like quid per crow. You just slow with our tax and we keep you afloat with the robbery where you're going with. I same thing US I do. When you have a corrupted, compromised leader, these are the type of practice that will, you know, find itself throughout your society. Everybody have to get a piece of the bread. Yeah? Everybody have to get a piece of the bread. We are running at Jamaica. As long as you're up there, so in the upper echelon, you can certainly benefit from that. Yeah, Mr. Company get what? 500 million waiver. And they make 1.8 billion in a profit. Me not understand that. Me not understand that, you know. And I like them down from profit and I give them a waiver, you know. Them well into profit. Yeah? But you turn on and you give them waiver. But you pressure a little people with a little barrel, a little tablets, a little laptop. You pressure the people. That guy are wicked. Jamaican people now have to ask him out of the House of Parliament. I mean, I call pound a long time. All hands on deck now. You understand? This guy has to go. His wife has to go. You understand? Several top member and cabinet have to go. And where we are sending them go prison. We not just let them go like that with the loot, you know. Prison and confiscation of the wealth with them steal. Yeah. Remember, you know, Pumbas, you know. Right now, the last money where we are looking for when thief for 1.4 billion, you know. One time, you know. And then you look for when thief after the moon resort there and contribute. Remember, him go collect the last money, you know. Our 140,000 US, you know, a Mexico, you know. Him a man a yard, hardly saga for that. Remember, US intelligence reveal all of them things, you know. I remember them grab on from Pumbas up there, you know, as it relate to the money, you know. Yeah, cause them see it them 15. So them grab him and them do on for the money for a long period of time. And I hear from the grapevine that them going to certain plea bargain. So this is why you hear we keep saying we don't know how much of our sovereignty gone. Because remember, you know, that money we Pumbas go for, you know, although man I had a company, you know. Andrew the ringleader, you know. Andrew the ringleader. When Pumbas do the transaction and undervalue the asset that was valued at 13 million US, and them sell it for 6.2. Remember, say I'm a minister without portfolio. Him not supposed to do that. Andrew allow him. Because Andrew ease himself out of the limelight and send the lieutenant. Go on with the loot and the robbery scheme. Yeah? And just send another little culprit with him like man a yard. You know him a while like a mangy dog. You understand? And them go and do them transaction like businessman. US clamp them, you know. So we don't know where them give if we get the money they release back to them. But them put something on the table. So when you hear we are talking about with sovereignty where we don't know where this government can give it, these are some of the reasons why we have to look into that aspect. Yeah? Them do too much kickback. I remember Andrew is at the center of the controversy at all time. Him as the leader, chief civil servant, you must know how much sheep you have in your goat pen. You must know say one or two of them missing. You have to ask how that go. You not going to just pay scan to God to the fact say you lose 3 sheep. No. If you run the thing the right way, you go want to know where the 3 sheep gone. And who is to be held accountable. You see everybody in the Andrew cabinet a flourish. All of them a flourish. People who never have nothing becomes millionaire and billionaires. Yeah? At the expense of who? The taxpayers. You understand? See how the man wicked to Jamaican people, and these are the things when I say Jamaican people must gravitate to, you know. Coming on the back of a hurricane at category 5, the place mash up. People still out there. I live all type of stupendous life as it relates to having nowhere to live properly. You understand? But the guy raise tax. Raise tax, you know. Raise tax to the tune of 18 billion. Yeah. And then him come back and him shove the budget to 1.4 trillion. And we are asking ourselves the question, say then hold on. You see them people are in a dire strait. Them people need help. Yeah? Instead of help up the people, you help down the people them further down at the precipice where them there. Because the money where him get, him now utilize it, you know. Nobody, Jamaican people don't benefit from the 6.7 billion US, you know. And from the Catman and the Criff Fund and all these various money where him get, you know. Jamaican people don't benefit yet. The food item and the water supply and them thing, and just sit down on it, the generator them, and just sit down on them. Everything him sit down on. That's why I'm not want accountability up a ad pen. He want it run loose like a ag pen. You understand? And then now, nobody can go in and do no hard thing, because not traceable. Yeah? There's not a inventory audit where them set up, you know. to record what goes in and what comes out, you know. It just loose. Yeah, and then when, you know, to make matters worse, him put a novice there. Novice. A guy called Alvin Gill from the army. You know, you cannot take a man from the army and drop him in a frontline work, like as it relates to an emergency debacle where your country undergo. Or you put novice at the end of the production line. You have to have people with experience, that's all. But Andrew know why I'm doing it. Yeah, Andrew know why I'm doing it, because by putting a novice there, him can query all the issues as it relates to a novice was there and him didn't know what to do. Now we have to get rid of this type of brother and Nancy guy where we have in our place. This guy a trick Jamaican society and a laugh after them. Yeah? And we are saying enough is enough right now. Because me as a patriotic Jamaican, me don't like that style of governance, you know. Them style of governance get me mad. You understand? Because I know if my youth them in Jamaica are benefit from what Jamaica has to offer them, the crime rate will certainly go down. Most of these type of activities we are going to Jamaica that would have stopped. You would have something to look forward to. Like in a Michael man the days. No youth could have go plant them weed and make them money, you know. Because you have a thing named Cockpit over in a Portland there. Where you just put your ganja them for them thing and collect your money. And you them a strive. Yeah. Whole heap of US are coming. I remember, you know. The guy George Bush, you know. Tell Siaga to burn that down, you know. Yeah. Tell Siaga to burn that down. And Siaga go ahead and burn that down and not only burn that down with the chemical, you know. Mash up other plant, you know. Mash up other agriculture sector, you know. I know some of them no recover, you know. The coffee industry no recover. The native coconut industry no recover, you know. The Lacatan banana it gone and gross Michelle, you know. I believe them a get banana from now. One banana where them call Valerie. And then them a get that from, you know. Now these things are damaging not just to the economy, but to the people in life. Your farmer will lose out because of Edward Siaga and the CIA request. Yeah, as it relates to destroying Jamaica marijuana. But when you look, you have a 150-mile worth of it grow from the border of Mexico to California, fully grown. I mean, not talk about by individual farmer, you know, grown by the state. United States. So when you look on labor regime, them a sell out. Them sell out Jamaica at any request of the Americans. You understand? Labour Party are not for Jamaica, my people. Labour Party is for the capitalists, them and United States. The People's National Party, under the symbolic movements of democratic socialism, is for the black and poor people in Jamaica. Michael man, they tell you that, you know. And him say, make no apology. You understand? So I can understand, yeah, after 50 odd years, Jamaica can't realize which party is the party for Jamaica society, which party will lift up the pride and the paradise and put it back in Jamaica. One party can do that, and the People's National Party, under the leadership of Sir Mark Jefferson Golden. Because Sir Mark Jefferson Golden, I can tell many Jamaicans this, is an exemplary Jamaican. Because of high-level participation of being a patriotic Jamaican. Enough of them come out and talk about him the Barney and him this and that. Mark Golden represent Jamaica in a cricket, playing at the sunlight level in a school, and playing at the shell shield level in the regional tournament. How much of them shit they represent Jamaica? Eh? Mark Golden has been a troubadour for the Jamaican cause. Yeah? Because of him youth involvement in cricket. I remember, as I said, him represent Jamaica at the senior level. Senior! And him opening partner was Chris Deering. And they were successful Opening partnership, playing sunlight cricket for Campion College, dominated that division, step up to the senior level, them are still opening partner. And to show you how successful an alliance they farm. They went and farmed during Bunting and Golding. And that was also successful. So Mark Jefferson Golding has demonstrated in no uncertain manner from a youthful stage of his life that he has the panache and the nuance and the know-how to lead from the front. Opening batsman lead from the front. And him have several centuries under him belt. I can't tell anybody that. What Andrew Holness have? Nothing but a load of crap in him head or for rob the country money. Yeah. And him Fame Alliance with him farm a size 14. Them are opening partnership in a parliament. Yeah. Them are leader of the country and speaker of the house. But them are criminal. Hardcore criminal. Them leave them trail behind, you can't find it easy. And I like them are criminal in disguise, you know. Them are criminal in the public eyes. Everybody can see it. From far and wide, you can pick up the debacle and the destruction of the holiness when it comes to Jamaican finance, especially the taxpayers' money. You understand? And so I find it very heart-wrenching to know Jamaicans still go around and celebrate this nasty couple. The most destructive couple ever set foot in a Jamaica land space. Them are so found like Martha Dam out there. And you can't realize, you can't make two ends meet. You can't put bread on the table. A common commodity like bread gone off a Jamaican table, most table. Yeah. Bread now come like a prize at it. When you see a youth now get out with a one bread in a man, you say, right, it look like Christmas come over fame yard. One time gone, them thing they are not man. You buy all 2 bread car home. Because we used to buy 2 bread, you know. You will buy now, buy 2 bread, 1 loaf of hard white bread and 1 loaf of hard corn bread. Big corn bread them. You understand? So if you want corn bread, you have corn bread. If you want white bread, you have white bread. We used to buy that. Right out of Father Gooden. Yeah. Meat time come. A whole heap of meat a go yard on Sunday day. Right now, Jamaican people can't put meat on them table again. Yeah. Have some little fenke thing. Fish tail. Fish head. I wanna go them fuck with them, man. I wanna fish we used to buy under Michael Man the time and PG and Mama P time. Whole of fish. What kind of fish head and fish tail business? Eh? Where them there go? Them they can't go up on the table. You mad? And we have put whole heap of meat kind on the table to quality meat like mutton and oxtail and all these type of things. No, we're taking back and turkey neck. And them garbage there under Andrew Holness administration. And Jamaican people now rise up to this type of levity. We don't say the levity deteriorate. Deteriorate, man. Bring down the middle class people, come right down, come meet up with the poorer class. And last the poorer class under the middle class. So right now, thing mash up in a Jamaica. Bad. So we have to ask ourselves the question, how much more of this the Jamaican electorate will sit down and take? How much more of this the Jamaican consumer will sit down and take? Because this have to stop now, you know. This have to stop now. We cannot allow the country to just drift away like a ship out at sea that has lost its captain. No, we have to find a captain and put back the ship in the captain hand. Because that ship you need steering. Steering from destruction, yeah, and bring it back to a acceptance where you know so well and credibility come back in the country. Yeah. You change on everything. You start move back all sector, especially the agriculture sector. Because one thing when you deprive your farmer of work in your country, you know, you have to starve your people about food, you know. And right now we see some little garbage like James Robertson. Yeah. I run competition alongside the farmer them. With them importation license, corrupt importation license, when government give. You understand? And I destroy the farmer them life. Now when you disenfranchise and disincentivize the farmer them, oh Jamaica have food. Oh Jamaica have food. Farmers must be encouraged and must be motivated by all means. And them provide the food. It's cheaper you use the food in Jamaica than import food using the currency we don't have. That's why the Jamaican dollar can't get back the strength, you know. As the United States dollar them drop in the net reserve, them take it out. Take it out! And I buy things that Jamaica supposed to produce and I export. Yeah, that's why the trade gap stand at 6.2 billion US dollar. Showing a wide disparity of 4.3 billion compared to when you get it from Portia Simpson when it stood at 1.8 billion. We don't add 4.3 billion more. You understand?
But let me show the people them something that's very important now. With the same food and the same guy. I'm a matter of fact, I'm just play back in minimum wage. I'm going to show you something with food. I'm going to show you something. Somebody just asked me about the tomato for plate back. I'm going to play it today. I'm going to play the onion. But I'm going to show you where them get a corner shop. Right now, where you can get. And tell me now, I'm going to tell me, Pat, if the 70s, 80s, 90s, even see our time. If now, and the Andrew Holness, if now better than where them attacks him are the greatest. So I'm going to play about this, and then I want to play something rapidly. I play a girl where she say in the camera, I run out of wicked. So let me play this first. Let me play this first part. Let me find this with Andrew. Andrew, but I have to play about this because what the your word? I'm gonna put you in a trap and you run and you fall right tonight. Because this is what you do all the time. You couldn't come full force, but you still come. I'm gonna play this first. Never play this first.
Wage simply is what the average person needs to survive for rent, utilities.
So the livable wage, yeah, what I'm saying, I'm gonna play it back again. Back.
The livable wage simply is what the average person needs to survive for rent, utilities, education, food, and emergencies.
I have him a talk on more than one conference and him say, think the wage and know him say livable wage also. Can we have him a talk more than one place? Continue.
Over the next few years, in our third term, we will double the minimum wage from $16,000, what we have carried it to now, having almost tripled it, to $32,000. In our first budget, the minimum wage will move from $16,000 to $18,500 and then gradually after that for the next few years.
A few moments later.
We therefore propose a measured increase in the minimum wage from $16,000 to $17,000 effective July 1, 2026.
Stop that rubbish. You are not a leader, you are a disappointment. All the people that are occupying any seat, from up to bottom.
So you tell the people that one thing.
Jamaican corner shop is unbelievable.
Half on a rice, half on a salt, half on a sugar, 2 slices of bread, half cut of butter, big jar of oil, mixed seasoning.
Call the seasoning like mix up, people. Look on the seasoning like mix. Now, this name turn it and make fashion. Look on the 2 slices of bread out of one. Nobody never buy this and that, In the 70s, you are going to buy 2 slices of bread, impossible. Right? The 70s were born, and the 90s. Now you have 2 slices of bread. See the seasoning? They mix up couple seasoning in a one. One the package so for meet your needs. And at this, Andrew say you better off now. Look.
Ketchup.
Look there. I wonder, Andrew, we never put this in a basket for you now, brother. You don't say livable wage. I'm here to show you all the people that have how them survive. Eh? Forget little things. This kind of feed yourself in a one man, you know. This is bad. Look on this.
You can get at a Jamaican corner shop is unbelievable.
Half pound of rice, half pound of salt, half pound of sugar, 2 slices of bread.
So the minimum wage can't buy nothing then. If you buy something that will shrink like this. What? Hey, I'm going to need that for gas basket and show Anjo. Anjo, you can see the basket now. Continue again.
Half cut of butter, big gill of oil, mixed seasoning, ketchup, quarter peas, cornflakes.
The things you can get at a Jamaican corner shop is unbelievable.
Half pound of rice, half pound of salt, half pound of sugar, 2 slices of bread.
No, you know, Anjo, you know, say you can't give that talk. Jamaica people are less, you know, mad people. Never in the history of Jamaica, you see this. But somewhere, for the shop people, them sell a little thing because you have a little 2 bills or 3 bills and you go, you can't buy a bread. $700 for your bread. What them do? Give 2 slices. Maybe a $50, $60. Then them give a little cash up. Now, oh, tomato spoil. And yes, the tomato, you want the tomato piece to make the cash up, you know. Right? And yes, the tomato spoil, them have to buy a little cash up in a little queue, cannot buy a buckle. Half pound of rice, half pound of sugar, half pound of everything the people must sell. 2 slices of bread. For Christ's sake. 2 slices of bread. You can't get one. And you can't get an egg. And you can't get a squeeze of toothpaste, you know. Because some people mouth rotten like this. And them still a pick up for Andrew Holness. Remember play this. This a dark shit here. Me don't know about your top market G. Look here. You have some people, I saw them rat, not even my garbage. Can me get ever garbage truck? If I take up my garbage and throw in that amount, I was done with him, you know. Him can't get no more garbage took up for me, you know. Watch out, let me see JLP minion here. JLP minion. Let me look for the JLP minion here. See? This is very important. Wait, there was a JLP minion, nasty mount minion there. JLP dunce, market G. Let me say if I eat this, or this is the next dunce. Let me see that one here. Yeah, can you have some JLP? Hey, you have some real dunce on there, you know. You understand? When me say real dunce. Let me see that one here. That one here about water. She extra dunce. JLP dunce. Let me see that one there for that one here. Why them JLP are done? Hey.
Your shameless PNP mouthpiece.
Yeah, them that, yes. Not that one here. When I put that little nasty one here. Because she nasty, bad, and fool, you know. Nasty, bad, and fool. Nasty and fool. Because see what I put her, put her as well on there. But I'm because I have to go show she, you know. Me they take it down. Let me say me they take it down. Yeah, me they take it down, you know. I'm gonna put her up here now. Cause that show, let me see. Don't nasty mouth. Nasty mouth. Rush. All right. Don't nasty mouth. All right. So I'm going to put up a one here. Because I'm going to buy this and I'm going to buy a toothpaste. Look for a little dunce one now. Let me put up a little one here. Let me see what we drop seed now. Drop her right now, don't say so nasty mouth, right? Nasty mouth. Okay, see it, people.
All the while me want to sit down on my yard in a peace.
You look nasty mouth one now. Look pana, just look here now. Look here.
Holding. All the while me want to sit down on my yard in a peace.
Yes, it's a pair peg there, so. Hey, my garbage truck if I empty and the rubbish not this Sabinia. Done with them, the garbage man can't come on my door, can't turn up. Eh?
When
Look
me
at
go on social media, this man a
yes,
trouble the country. Mark Bolin, you think you
look at them
can
out.
come and mash up this country that Andrew Michael, Dr. Holness is fixing up? That's no mash up. You know want mash up back the country again, Mr. Finstock and Mrs. Finstock. Eh? Why you know want mash up the country? Mark Bolin, you think you can come take back the
Jesus Christ. Eh? I said, Mark, going to massive country, Andrew fix back. But you have half 2 slices of bread, half pound of sugar, half pound of this. You saw them dons? I want the dons says piece of shit and them follow Andrew Holness. Go tell Andrew Holness put in your grill. Your mouth not nice, man. He's a goddamn disgrace. But Mark going to massive country. Eh? I'm Finstock. This nasty piece of done said piece of shit.
You hear the word Finstock, she don't know about Finstock, brother. She only hear the word Finstock being used. She don't even understand Finstock. She a garbage.
Look up.
You ban the garbage, man. If you ever dump your garbage pan she, cause she a waste, you know. She a waste, you know, brother.
Yo, man.
Them the people, hey, wait, let me say something, you know. You see a woman like she, them for out there and suffer at the hands of Andrew Holness. Nobody know for girl she nothing, you know.
Well, I'm gonna get something about she. You used to have dentists back them on the time, you know. That's why I gotta take them out. Not even dentists. You have Andrew side film that put 2 dentists on them that fix your grill. So you go on a fly, kind of fly in your mouth and come out at them like I make 2 look a pose and all kind of thing and lay egg on your tongue. And because you know, toothpaste, it around scarce. Them have to buy the squeeze. And then you use that the nasty mouth and the pana call Mark Bolin name. You should have shame. If Andrew love the people, then would have some dentists around there. I put in back your grill. Stop push it up now the camera, it's sickening.
Yeah, man.
It's sickening. If you get an attack about mash up country and you fix the country, so you see what people have to live on that kind of shop. You see that? You see that? Eh? That's a Jamaica where you have a face now.
Should look at the corner shop. Them should look at the corner shop and facilitate them type of grocery list there. With 2 slices of bread.
Right.
And a little plastic bag of coconut oil and them fat there. Yeah? No, that's the world now said that me couldn't go on a shop in the UK and go buy that car that no sell.
No,
Let me show the level and the gap between the society.
You see that?
When you sit on the grocery list there, I saw the people them leave 2 slices of bread, a little plastic bag of coconut oil, half pound of this, half pound of that. Can't buy a box of cornflakes, a little plastic sachet. Hey, just look on the grocery list, my brother. Remember you in Canada, you know. That not send in the United States, and that not send UK.
No,
and that not send in Barbados either.
No, at all.
Barbados not send that on them counter. I want Caribbean Island to put out them list down at Jamaica.
Yes.
And that man occurred underneath Andrew garbage criminal holiness.
Well, on the part. So, Winifred, you say you said it's all 1 slice of bread. Much 1 slice of bread? My God. This you see said the shop, yes, you say them do good, Andrew. Them are help see the people them from starve. You can buy even a slice of bread and hold it up. When people go to how much a slice of bread? $20, $30. Brother, them there was enough for the bread back in the days, you know. 1 slice of bread. Winifred, tell me much for a slice of bread, please. Winifred said she said yeah, she said 1, yeah. Winifred said, yeah, Winifred. She said 1 slice of bread. Yes. See? 1 slice of bread. 1.
I want a slice of bread, Winifred.
Yeah?
I could know. But, you know, it bad win. It bad. Yeah? When our people shoplift off it look like what we ever read out there. Yeah? Africa. Hey, win. Michael man is a fighter.
Half cut of butter. Big Jill.
You can get at a Jamaican corner shop is unbelievable.
Half pound of rice, half pound of salt, half pound of sugar, 2 slices of bread, half cut of butter, big jill of oil, mixed seasoning, ketchup, quarter peas, cornflakes.
Oh God, man. I remember tell you something when you miss now, Pat. You know, say, when you touch the sugar, the other day, a few years ago, the guy they come in that are pump valves.
Yeah.
Them sugar they are done, you go buy 2 pounds of sugar. It's impossible. Impossible because enough people cannot buy 2 pounds of sugar. If say them are in a bag or them are do the sugar no, you can't wait out so. See the people them have override it and wait half quarter pound some people are sell. Make me just remind them quarter pound. Quarter pound of sugar sell a shop. And some people now are cut the quarter pound. Them are cut the quarter pound to 1/8 of a pound.
But Wayne,
Yes.
you know, say the corner shop people them can't do no better, you know, because if them people are them customer and that's what for them thing there. The corner shop have to come down, come meet them, you know. It's all about merging, yeah, the life of the community together as it relates to the corner shop. Can't stick out and say him now sell half pound of this, you know, or a pound, you know, because I'm not going to sell. Because the people them can't buy a pound again.
Yes.
A half pound them can buy. So the proprietor them have to come down and meet the community requirements and them needs as it relates to what them can afford at the counter.
Yeah.
No, this is an indictment by the Jamaica Labour Party. The party will promise the people them prosperity, you know, my brother.
So what is? So this is them prosperity?
Yeah.
And then now have nothing to buy and nothing to say. And she talk about my going in the name of Jesus. And Andrew fix country. This is a fix country nastiness. This is an indictment by the Jamaica Labour Party. When you can get up and you have to do this. And 1 slice of bread I sell no one. All right, Winifred, much of the slice of bread, please and thanks. Please and thanks. Yeah, reggae medic. Lonesome when society nowadays reach a stage where citizen has to be buying 1 slice of bread, the society is failed.
Yeah.
100%. Jamaica's back. Like no one in the 50s. 50s is nice. Flintstone days, brother.
Flintstone days, yeah.
Flintstone days. See?
And reggae 100% with this way, I say. You understand? Boy, see that woman away, she done sign the woman over, then I'm told where say she want complete grade 9, you know, we are 40, you know. That one I done so far done sign that woman there. That woman there have more sense and more intelligence compared to this big nose one there.
Well, on there. So, Anjo, 1 slice of bread now gone to 1 slice
$30.
of bread. $30. 1 slice of bread. And I saw people have to stop them gap. Them have a $50, them know them can get a slice of bread. How much for your egg? Oh God. How much for your half pound of sugar? How much a pound for sugar? How much for your half pound? I want to know the price of them here, you know. No, but I have to wrap up this and show Anjo. I have to go show him this. How much for your pound of sugar? How much for your half pound of sugar? 1 slice of bread for $30, people. Eh? So I squeeze the toothpaste. 1,700 for what? How much egg? How much you want single egg? Because no people can't pay that $2,000 for the egg. How much you have single egg? That's why I talk so what? $200 for your pound of sugar, you mad? What you said to me? Well on, man. Well on, I'm going to scratch me head the clip. $200 for your pound of sugar? No, man, Antonio, wait, that's so crazy. $200 for 1 pound of sugar? Eh? You understand this no bad? Eh? $200, yeah. $200 for your pound of sugar. Now look at Andrew tell the same when our country go down, look where the country come to. $70 for one egg. And where the backside is. So tell
It
me,
will vary, you know. It will vary between them range. It will vary when. They get egg from $60 to $70, maybe some place $80, depends on which part.
but,
You know.
my God. So $100.
But if,
$100. $100 you tell me, say, Ungo can buy a slice of bread and an egg.
yeah.
You can't make a sandwich neither.
No, that's not a sandwich.
$50 for a slice of bread when you fed. Me blood clean.
Some place varied, man. Some place varied when. Can't remember, you know.
Yeah.
No place you have to go buy your goods, you know, to come put in a shop, you know. No goods truck now come there like back in our time, you know. So you have to go spend money to go buy the thing for stock the shop, you know. I help the shopkeeper, them I help out the community now. Yeah. Because Andrew rep the country so with all that big nose.
Let me ask Andrew something now. I'm going to give you a reality check now. All right, people, maybe I want to reason now. Because we are critical thinker. So when Andrew show you NHT, this is what I tell the same bank up the whole country. When you show me the house, them, I good thing them not start yet. How people are get house in 19 million? Oh, any one of these people, for Christ's sake, we're not working. Can them work, them could even buy something better than this. Can I say, have to sell it? All them people are go afford one of them house there. Remember them can't afford neither, you know. You were stuck in a ghetto, you're stuck for life till you're dead. Drunk on everybody and then beg for burial. Okay? And the Andrew Holness regime. Because there is no way you can put your foot uptown to live there. Or you pay rent. Or you pay your mortgage. So if you live in a place where a swamp, a gunshot or fire around you, you have to live there till you're dead. There is no getting out. Especially you step up in a age. Unless you have a youth to get a break, we can help you out. Otherwise, they will, okay? If you go uptown, police are going to shoot you. What you do? Go sleep on sidewalk. You don't have no chance with none of them house there. You know? And yes, remember, you know, man, they give you a chance back in the days. You have to do cross program and sweep the road, but you get a house. Real house. We stand up now. No, you don't have a chance to own one. None. None. Zero. Don't follow Andrew Holness attack him attack bullshit. The kind of shop, let me tell you what show you if a country a move. Remember me, I tell you this. Look for your health system. Look for your education system. Looking at your ghetto if it a change around you. Looking at that. Look for your kind of shop. Look what them have to say. Look what the people them are buy. And that tell you the state of the country. No guy can pose and tell me. Nothing. Nothing. He might chat shit. Yeah? Get wise. That you use and you know the system how it a run. Not
spending
bullshit.
You're spending power determine your economy, you know, and how you are living, you know, my brother. Yeah, if you're not spending power when you got a corner shop, you're a list all the way down there to quarter pound, big deal and all them number there.
Let me tell you again, if the people that have money, they want to go down so low. For
you know that we have to
eat something. That for sure is not work now. They are lie, Andrew, I tell. That this
and you went to the Chinese and the Indian them.
Unemployment low. Yeah, what I'm saying about unemployment low and poverty cut. That equal poverty. That what me just show you.
Poverty we are looking at the counter. At the counter a while ago. When the list I read out, a poverty, me I look for a poverty me I hear. When the young miss I read out our list, that is poverty.
Yeah, man.
And me I say Jamaican people, you demand better than this. Yeah, you can't sell your life to a criminal guy like Andrew Holness for this when offer you. This type of prosperity, we wanna go from buying a bottle of coconut oil to Big Jilla oil in a plastic bag. Eh? When a 2 slices of bread now you can afford. When you come like you not share all, you just buy a 1 egg and scramble it and get a car, you can't buy egg again. So if you don't even buy 1 and 2 egg, you just scramble that and make everybody get a taste or a sensation of the egg. Now them things they're not good. You understand?
So Anthony, you heard strong this. You know, so before me come on, a nice steam fish that me just eat with the same. Me have the okra in it though. And me not eat no crackers. But me never eat no crackers. So me have the pumpkin, me have the Irish, me have the carrot, and everything just blend up and thing and eat with some yes. And this me just eat, you know. Before me come on, but you me no want a niggeritis. What me do, me drink it with some water. Sweet. And say me have next glass, you know, you have to drink it. And then me say, yeah, go on good man. See there? It be just done, man. Steam boy same way. Same way. So why if you set you up nice? Yeah, man, up there again. But just mash up some man, come on here, man. Yeah, man, steam up same way, but me never use the crackers. Yes. Yeah, brother.
And it's nice, you know, when we can see everybody with something like that in front of them.
Nothing
God, I system, you know.
Nothing
me no want them down that supper.
No.
You understand? Because of glory we are seeking, you know, by exposing the reality. We say, well, then, uno can't have this, but we can't have this. No, we don't want that. We want to know, so we all right now the diaspora, uno all right down there. At time for somebody in the diaspora can take up them phone and say, Master Joe, lend me 100,000 now. Because Master Joe economy good down at, supposed to go down at Jamaica, you know.
No, them should have sent me 2 barrels now.
You know, it me a say, man.
Them have sent me 2 barrels. But
it me a say, you know.
It cannot happen.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can't have marijuana now becomes a medicinal entity. Yeah? And Jamaica as a leading producer of marijuana in the 70s and the 80s can't participate. When we did have the #1 crop, Eddie Siago make Bush tell him to burn down the ganja in Jamaica.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, I'm not going to say it. So, me not nothing near to this. I'm just sit a nice snapper, nice. So I must have a little piece of thing there, steam back with some other little thing that when we done make a mash up. At $10,000 for what? This?
For what?
Bomba, this.
Why look at this the way you show me a while ago?
Sweet Jack, yeah, it's the man said $10,000 for that.
10,000? Oh, what the? Well, brother, you hear me? You're mad, man.
We just steam my own, no good.
You're mad?
Me, yeah.
Some crackers and 2, what that, wench one?
It look like a snapper.
Snapper? Yeah. I'm 2 snapper and crackers and some little vegetable and okra. Or that will cost 10,000.
10,000 that.
Then, hold on, wait, let me just say something now. Which part of the world you going to buy 1 plate of food for 10,000 in a money?
Jamaica.
Only Jamaica. Because the money worthless. Don't have no value. As a matter of fact, let me teach you people them something. You see, any country you see them note, I show you 5,000. Garbage society, you know.
Check it down.
A garbage society. Yeah. Go around with them type of note, the 5,000. $1,000 bill. Yeah. The biggest bill in a United Kingdom, a $50 note. 50. You understand? So when Jamaica people say Andrew them a print up the money and then create over $5,000 note, them that garbage something. Sure you say nothing there in our country, nothing going for your country. Country in a precipice. Financially,
I'm gonna put the birthday man per line. Your fam.
Yeah,
I buy it.
You know, I'm more than 1 fish in there.
A 2, me see it.
Yeah, 2 big snapper plus the crackers and them something.
But that 10,000 that.
It's still up to 10,000 farmer.
How much of them can buy that, brother? Eh? 2 snapper and the crackers and the Mr. At the same thing, we don't see it, brother.
Yeah,
but me don't say, oh, to get nigga right, so I just stay and blow off the steam and pack. And then I go finish up.
Me blow. Expensive way.
No. Now I'm gonna wear now. That can uplift the society. when you have to spend 10,000 Jamaican dollar for just a little small feed like that. 10,000 one time of furniture money, you know. Can use 10,000 and start all a business. Now 10,000 now we give 2 snapper, some crackers and some vegetable and 2 pieces of okra. No, it bad, it bad. Country have to take out of the hands of Barabbas, brother. We have to release the grip where the dictator have for the country. Country want free up. Where the big boys them stop dominate the space. You understand?
So
Yeah, the society have to come and merge back with the microeconomic and the macroeconomic. Yeah? And so Jamaica build. Yeah?
So hear this. So could just say 4,500 for one the small snapper. Yeah, you're kidding me. So all the people that are gonna eat healthy when I just talk about healthy.
You can't eat healthy.
Eh? You know, Sandra, you know, so what pick up Sandra eat that? You have to hold government accountable. When you just see when me put on the counter, when the people them buy and all them have to cut down, that mean the money no there in the community. That speak value, you know. Some people just look on it and say yes, but no. If the people and you thinking about the people, let me tell you something. Kind of shop want sell fast enough, you know. And the best way for them sell because if you have $100 or $200 and them still can't take that and the next one have $200, them can't sell that way there. Them I get the more upon them money, they make them sell and them help and stop a gap for a couple of hours. Because if them for wait and you don't have the money, then not now go sell. Up to them are lockdown. That means the country in a serious trouble. But Andrew wants to go with them garbage. Where am I going with them garbage? So you and your wife you buy one for yourself. And she buy one for herself at 20,000 that.
You see.
Backside.
So that's so expensive
That, so that they with a minimum wage for them I give you that.
Yeah.
Yet nearly come up your minimum wage. Andrew, that me I tell you, say I'll be a crap you're talking about.
Man, a piece of shit, man.
Him for go, man. You're Nicholas. Yeah. You're Nicola. Yeah, big up yourself. Yeah, man, him for go away. So him and him wife I go out now, I'm earth strong. And at 20,000 for those them 2 plate there. 20,000. Remember minimum wage, you know. If you didn't work minimum wage and you're earth strong, your lady now work and she can't carry around. You can't buy them 2 plate there. You don't have no bus here for come home, but number one, you can't buy 2 plate.
Number one, couldn't even venture to go out with him. He would have to know something him alone and the breadwinner, so I have to secure the food and yard. Him couldn't go out.
Then that not bad. Most of them birthday. This is bad. Most of them my earth strong, mama earth strong, I think you can't out. You can't go out. You can't go sit on these. The distant restaurant to get to people in Kentucky. And them have no seat most of the time. Can you imagine? Andrew promote that.
Kentucky and a restaurant. Kentucky and a restaurant, you know. It's a chicken shop.
Yeah, chicken shop, yes. Like fish and chips in a
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a chicken shop, of course. It's not a restaurant.
So you are go out now, can your lady at Kentucky? Say you go to a restaurant. Can you go eat? You can't go Glorious now. A certain place. Eh? It's bad. It's a goddamn disgrace.
You know what shocked me, Wayne? You know what shocked me? I go back to Jamaica, you know.
Yeah, man.
And casually, then at the Austerity region, and so I take a stroll go up at Devon House. And I go up there and browse. I'm saying, ice cream time. Go around the brother, I talk about from 2013, you know. A $700 for your ice cream cone. 2013.
Say that now. Let me ask them now. How much your ice cream cone up at Devon House? Who go up at Devon House? How much your one cone now? How much your Devon House ice cream now? Because that's just a 2030. Some
yeah.
No, right now. Who got Devon House? Put on a price, please, and thanks. Devon House ice cream. So right now, a man say my kirk out him lady, him go Popeyes. Yeah? Fish expensive, bad. Well, $1,000 for one ice cream. Devon House, $1,000. Yeah? $1,200.
See that?
So the money nearly double, brother.
I tell you, it's crazy out of Jamaica. It's crazy. And we there and we are trying to fight for the people and get a break after this high austerity measure and inflation where lick them, you know. And enough of the little garbage them like the old duns the way you see show up ourselves. We are criticize Mark Golden. Yeah, we don't know nothing about politics or governance. You understand?
No move. Read that, no man. Go ask somebody else, read this, no man. Knowledge is power. Read that, knowledge is power.
All right. Wait, I said this so.
When I was there last month, I bought
4 ice cream, 7,000.
What your tax say?
7,000.
$7,000 last month. Is that fact? 7,000 for so that now that nearly half the minimum wage.
Yeah.
So survive. We don't have no life to go live then, man. Yeah?
But never know so that we keep the ice cream there for me, you know. Jamaica people support too much fuckery too. Never know to keep them ice cream.
Yeah.
God never knows must realize the type of society and the economy that exists for the people. Or if you come with 4 ice cream for 7,000.
Oh yeah, they think
never knows to go and them ice cream there.
But let me tell them the truth now. Them rent the place same like up a Marant here now. And it went extra dear on the ice cream them sell. You know it a mark up on the ice cream door. Plus wait a sell for now. So I better you not go Devon House, go somewhere else.
Leave Devon House alone. Make that crumble.
Them have to pay them rent out of that, you know. And pay them
staff. Stop saying ice cream. If Devon House can utilize an ice cream that is affordable with Jamaican people and family alike. You can imagine you carry out your family. Young youth, them just born and you say you want to show them a little bit of the scenery and you know the hospitality where Jamaica offer. But you know, kids are gonna like ice cream. So you have 3 little youth then. Yeah, biggest one at 10, one might be 7 and 1 5 or so. And you and the missus are 5. Yeah. And worse if she carry all her friend with her like all her sister. And you as the man, you know, you have to stand up to them judgment, you know. And how much that cost, you know? 5 ice cream. And nearly 8 grand that.
Yeah, man.
Me not take that, brother.
About minimum wage. And then if you point out game. If you ask a minimum wage, if you feel sick and you get your whole pay, and if you go a private doctor, I can't go to the man go sit down, you know, go to work. If you can go a private doctor, pay a private doctor 8 or 10,000 and then full prescription out a minimum wage. Ask him if he can do that. Them they have a question. Yeah?
But you want something. You want something.
Yeah.
Remember 9 years, you know. If you are playing and you drop and broke your hand, you got a KPH, it start out. Now you have to have 30,000 before that can get looked on.
No, that is just a little bit. You have to have more because you have to buy the pin them out the road.
All right, yeah.
Because remember, printers they get shot now and broke him hand. Leave from down my studio. Get shot and it's a couple of years, no worse. And them never know side him, you know. Them did not know. So we do our tune, stop investing in a crime, yeah. We did me was showing. Remember we don't do tabloid, you know? Remember we don't do tabloid. Because that's why we can't work them like this. We run here. Let me show you printers and stop doing. Look on him hand block. I'm gonna tell you something. See, look here. Pinchers, and Luciano. Stop invest in crime. Can I produce a tune and I tell them to not invest in a crime, you know? Crime man stop. All right, see that? So much anytime I think them put up a bag of people, put them up, you know. See them here? Cheetah, let me zero and pan it. Let me make you hear it. See that? You see it? So much years ago there. I go like 12 years ago. 11 years plus now. All right. Remember play a touch side, make them hear it. Remember make them play a little touch side. Pinchers get him and gunshot, right? Leave them. See that? And let me show them that are the song. Let me show them when they do it. All right. This side. See man there? Yeah. You hear that? No more we beat them, you know, we beat them hot, you know. See? Remember we born the one of that too, man. See? Pinchers just leave the studio. And I go up stop and make some youth hear something and youth want a youth. Yeah, man. Am I tune to man? Yeah, man. Let me record it. Yeah, man, am I tune to man? Me produce it. See? So a man want a youth in a Pinchers out and the man still fire, kill the two man them. And him get shot now, man, ducky man. Them carry police and conscience been called me and tell me say him just get shot. Him dead. And I say, they must say, see that man just dead, them kill him. Yeah, they must shoot off a man and kill him. And I say, so I get up, call Wayne June and I drive go out in the early morning. See, go around there, me stop on the crime scene. Yeah. It's the very Pamulan road near to the foot of the hill, right? That's where it's Scarpa there, they say there, because before Scarpa. When I stop my son, police officer, so don't stop on my wine and my window, man say, look, some, hold on, so I just move, come in with me, I'm taxi. I said, so come back, man. And say me, you know. But I said, hold on there. That's what I say. You don't come in just come here, so I'm in a taxi station there, man. See, I'm just a zoom, I'm drive, go to my Pinchers there, see him there, and she said, no, I just him, one, tell him, I'm leave some things there, and say, like, boom, boom, when him come out. When him come out, him come to this. You know what him tell me? Them never know say him when him come in. Down at KPH. When them find out, because them like them a move slow, can't start run for them. Them we fix that outside book, papa, 600,000 fix down here. 600,000 at the time. Tell me, I tell you. Nothing there we do. Them just put, can't say them finger on the plants up at this man, they come in. I roll out. And when them find out, say him like them, I say, well, you can't get a piece of food, now them start eating with him. Nice. When him advice a tune for me, you know. The bone a joke him, you know. Get the bone, hang out it up. Inside them just wrap up and do them little things. And outside them have to buy the pin. Same place from up on the guy, the place cause them give thing for to buy. But the guy the name of a friend, up them go buy the thing then. Yeah? Up at that place where you have to buy a pin, that's what I know. Him tell me say you have to do it in the 8 months.
Up a meditate.
Can't find no money, so them just have been put on in there. You see? So it's bad. Blues place. So I know about these things when you hear we are talking. I remember me tell you everything them documented, not play with me. See? So we do that too. I talk to the youth, them stop this and do that and do that. Yeah? Yes. You understand? Because we are telling you, say, you know, no make no boy again no gun for a bus, we can buy 30 bed and you know have none to sleep on. Garbage. See? So you have to stop investing in a crime. You understand?
Yeah.
We know we're going melting pot. And I like
what is now? Watch this now. One hot dog, you know, up at Devon House with $300, you know, and a soda for $2.50.
One hot dog.
One Frankfurt and a little roll, bread roll for $300 and $250 for a soda. Mighty God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, boy, I don't know, you know. Boy, I don't know. I just don't know. How Jamaica people cope, man?
That me I tell you, man, it's wicked, brother. It's wicked. And these are what me I tell you, them have some million. Like one year Mark Golden I talk about the water. You know, somebody just said, come tell me the cran water, them said it for $250. That dearer than gas. Right? She come up, Mark Golden, lie, and you're big and fool, and you're too fool, man. Go look at the airport on $7 for water. $7. See? Yes. So you have to know all these things. Water all over the place. I said one of them back there's $100 and $150, some place at $200. Remember, in a 2 of the small back they make 1 liter. 1 liter
Right.
is $100 feet. So if it sell $100, 2 back 1 liter, the liter water dearer than the gas. If it sell for $150, it's even worse. Shall I show you about big back like people carry big back? What happened to you? Eh? If you know yourself, man. See? Know yourself and stop put up garbage. She same when I said sell on the street for $100. You want to sell a kind of shop. 1 slice of bread for $30. How much
$30.
How much come in our bread? Jamaican bread. Come in and account how much slice now. How much slice come in our bread? Yeah? Around 30.
Well, yeah, but wait, you have to look on the price for your bread. If them sell 1 slice, you have to do the maths, you know.
So
if it's a $700 bread, yeah, 10 slices of at $300. Yeah, 20 slices at $600. So you have 25 slices upward.
30 slices. So if I 12 slices in a 1 bread, all them sell it for $30 for 1. And that's $700 for your bread. Eh? National bread of 10. So people have them for 16. 16. Oh, that's how you sell your bread for $50. So you're the smart one then. Because if a 16 in the bread, 10 slices are $50, $500.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's 6 slices. Because 16 slices.
How that $300 that?
So you'll make $800. That more
Yeah.
sensible. Yeah.
Make $100 extra.
12 slice and sell that for $30 slice. Them that
make $100 extra. Make $100 extra.
Yeah. 3 times 30, that means $360 that wouldn't make no sense. You don't lose money. A shopman there that lose money. Yeah. So how much the bread will hold 16 slices and sell for $50 slice?
Yeah, depend on paying bread still in a way. Yeah. I'm still the shopman now make sure no man make profit in and not give anything. But some bread
$360 brother. Over $500, $700 for bread. Same couldn't sell.
But me I say at time the government make sure the people them can go buy a loaf of bread. So the minimum wages will move from where it and drop even 50,000 Jamaican dollar. But the economy can't sustain that. Because they mash up the economy and they search it there, you know. They search it there. But they mash up the economy.
Yeah.
Now Jamaica people good access a standard of life out of 50,000 minimum wages. Yeah, because that's what I equate to about 300 bit US.
But you know, even 50,000, but I say it better for even for buy liquor food, because the food is expensive, but it can't give you, I can't take 50,000, can't get you to get 50,000 per.
No.
When you take your bus fare out of that and take your thing out of that, can you can't say 200 a month, can for the week, where that spend and where that eat for your lunch and then you them to go to school. Where you save for pay a $200,000 rent. It can't work neither. You see? It cannot work.
Can't work, my brother.
Yeah.
This is why we have the woman them at the back road and the man them. Because I mean, when you put things into perspective in a way, yeah, and knowing say our people get the pot scraping when it comes to job in a Jamaica, yeah, we know so them most of them are the minimum wages them centered around, yeah, the 15,000, yeah. Then for them have certain lifestyle going, like piece of KFC, a Devon House ice cream, and to look after themselves and put food by the table. Them have to have a backup job. That's why you see the high level of prostituting and these type of online event as it relates to sexual communication, and people start getting missing and all type of thing because everybody is just in a frenzy as to how to achieve to make up with the wages. So whole heap of relationship mash up because woman have to get a man born under Andrew Holness administration. You understand? Secretly them have to do it. A few loyal woman you have now in a Jamaica, and the man have to a good job and I put the food on the table to keep her comfortable.
Yes,
And the Andrew regime, the woman them not comfortable with the man them with the minimum wages. So the man they have problem in a them love affair, and them think they spiral over into domestic affair, and it take life. So Andrew mash up the country left, right, and center, my brother.
So
yeah.
So who I pick up for Andrew now? When me show this and show Andrew, you run for your basket, me I show you the reality. Remember, this is not a joke now, you know. Go back for your basket and that is remember play it back for the people there. Go back for your basket. What a nasty mouth one, man. Big and dunce and fool you call Mark. You don't nasty mouth when I call out Mark Will in there.
Post them that 1 PM is given to the people them.
Yeah, giving what host them giving to people there. Our country for run if I just give away, that mean the country not when your piece of shit and your dunce and your mouth all hey. I'm gonna put on a mask over my face.
Of Jamaica and the land titles. That's what you want to do, kind of bad mind. I will never do it in a decades, you know, in a parliament, you know, never do nothing for Jamaica more than mash up and sell out the country. And you're still there here and make trouble and me warn you for an election. Mark Golden, take your bag and pan and left you because all you're doing is getting up. You have to make budget speech. It coming like a war you're gone in a parliament. What kind of man is this one to run Jamaica? You cannot run here. You cannot be.
Oh, nasty. Come on and move in front of me. You're a piece of shit.
You know what she attacks, man? She just come out and Andrew PR to come oi. I one of the Andrew recruit minions them, you know, where Andrew them a pay money for come chat, you know. Andrew look for the ugliest and the weirdest Jamaican them to come talk against Marky, you know. Look for the man mouth and her nose, man.
Nasty.
Eh?
No rubbish.
And she don't have a clue what she attack.
No.
She don't have a clue.
Oh, you want to come stop the house then where Prime Minister give the people. For you say that means you want the place to keep nasty like that man. Listen, you want to earn your own things. A country where them hand out things sooner and one people like don't forget prisoners.
And them they mess up the country, man.
Eh?
And them people that help mash up the country, you know. Remember, Andrew give them the money out of the physical account, you know. When Andrew give them money out of the taxpayers' money, the tax pool. So what it do? It weaken the work where the tax fund supposed to do. Yeah?
Oh, man.
Now Andrew rather subsidize cleaning a gully and take the money and give it to it. If you look, vote.
That gully they not clean. Oh, if you clean gully and join one, they not clean where chat for you. Clean that gully to that need to clean too.
Yeah.
Snacks and everything, J's, everything. And get a new grill. It need a grill.
Don't forget the acid.
Yeah, do all of that to pick and everything. It need a grill. And then come out at foolishness about giving out house. The people. So this is what I'm doing, you know. Him duplicate.
Yeah, man.
The engine house. And then when him go cut it, them tweets him a give you the house, which a taxpayer.
Hey.
And then put himself to do.
Hey,
And that they want free, but them can't even manage. If you get one of these nastiness or block, you can't play light, you can't pay water, you live in the same condition because you're not stupid and fool. If you couldn't buy food and them come and cut a ribbon and go and for this up, in the same yard, you're going to sleep in the house here, come out of the board, but what change? You still have a job, you still have sell your skin, you pick them still can't go to school, you still can't buy food. You know, so dunce. You know what Jamaica for rise, that like a country like this, where me in my place, I'm good. You go outside, this is snow, but I'm good. And if I go outside, I walk in a cold. Can't tell me, I just go in a vehicle, I'm warm, I'm good.
Yeah.
I never run out of gas yet.
True.
Like them not go away. And the place feel like it does normal, you know, feel like outside and when outside chilling, it just good. Everything up. You know, so run out of food.
Yeah, man.
Remember that think I joke, I remember if you walk through the whole of this place here, every room, yeah, or 6 bedroom, it have a TV and it have everything in it, self-contained. Every room. Every room. Yeah? Alright. Have everything in it. Self-contained. Yeah? Yesterday we can't bother with them, you know. Because them live a life. And this is normal for everybody, boy. Normal life. Normal life. And then you have different living room, different every room down there. You like you have cinema. So you just enjoy yourself and go and live your good.
Yeah, man.
I live that. When people have talked to now, go and like when I hear that about Andrew not doing nothing.
Andrew not do nothing.
You don't know better than this. This is bullshit.
And you have them in a bandage down there. Yeah? Mental slavery, and you have them down there, you know.
We are telling them now, listen. This place right here, when I sit down, I have 5 computers in there. 5. Them are my thing and 2 phones. Them are my gadgets. Why if you have 2 computers up there, plus a phone, there must be 3 of them phone that you have gadget. And everybody have them same, everybody. Who do have it?
Well, same thing, man. I same thing with me after right, you know. See them here?
We do not have these things. When used to these things, we know this is a natural life. It's not about no, not natural. This is natural.
Me have one up there at work. I see one here. I see another phone here. Yeah. And me have one there at work. And me have laptop here, so. Yeah, and me have 2 big underneath it, so. And me have a big 57-inch TV in front of me, same way. You understand?
You see?
And a normal life, as you said.
These are normal things. So
normal life, I don't know, extravagant, you know. A normal life.
These are normal
things.
But
Jamaica now, it's coming like something where a man come kill you for time, yes, I am. Then bring a phone over your place, yeah? He might come knock you. Yeah, him want it. Yeah, because I'm society phone, you know. This now come tear down your place. You understand?
Yeah.
So these are the things we are talking about. We look at how the economy shape and you can judge the country well.
You your business and think you don't have these kind of things.
All right, see that? Yeah.
You don't have it.
You don't
have the food and all. So you cannot buy and I buy this. And then I pick up and then I cost.
Stop. This is unbelievable.
Half phone of rice, half phone of salt, half phone of sugar, 2 slices of bread,
look where kind of place too.
Half cut of butter, big jilla oil, mixed seasoning, ketchup.
Oh God, man.
Quarter peas, cornflakes.
Backside. Oh God. Where you get up everything and you? And things like shopping about them.
The things you can get at a Jamaican corner shop is unbelievable.
Half phone of rice, half phone of salt, half phone of sugar, 2 slices of bread, half cut of butter, big jilla.
And you remember this other muggle now, you know? And this other reading, this other like people are going to show you, them on going to show. It never dedicate to you, them on going to show you what they sell, but it dedicate to you 100%. So it never dedicate to you like when you're muggling in a parliament. So I'm going to show you the reality, and that are the reality right now. And when people attack, you know, them like run out and chat about bullshit. And we are saying, we stop it. Jamaica can better off than this. Yeah? Them not for the poor and needy. We don't have no garbage truck. We used to have garbage truck by every lane, in every car, and every street and everything. We have delivery truck by every shop. If it even depend on lane, them a come. D&G truck a come. The milk truck a come. Creamer truck. Look now. Them carry the box juice, the milk and everything, you know. Company, nobody now wrap them.
Not robbing them.
The bread man a come. The bread van, it come with everything. Slice, you remember slice cake? Remember that round cake with them slice?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Away after, man. We call it marble slice. We call it marble slice.
All right. Them come and sell everything. Everything mash up a Jamaica country. We have train. Remember, repeat again, Anjo. A country we have plane, train, ferry, and these things, and then them gone, it going back way. You go back way. Train for the transportation could have moved more goods and services in the place. It should have been and connect to every parish now. You know, one do they see just jump on a train and it reach over there so fast. And that make money. Yeah, sometimes you just go have the train place part and you park and when you look again and mobile and catch back and come and just jump their vehicle. You know,
yeah. Yeah.
Easier for you. Them that make money. Them that all right. Say you go to Portland and you want to go this side, you want to just ride out with your family and I look up on the coast which part to go. And you just jump on a train. See, it move good and services too. But when the one of them they lockdown gone, you know, I'm not playing to yourself. If people not flying, like we have a pandemic and nobody not fly, you can't move. You can't send out a plane because you don't have none. That bad. Yeah? It bad. It bad. You see me answer? Yes, we don't chat to them. Why we knock it out at 2.5 for us, not them in our next 4 minutes. We could knock out 4 minutes here. I'm going to get my niggeritis. I go and finish eat my liquor, yes. My liquor swim around.
Yeah. Let me just stop people, you know. Yeah? Because, you know, we are putting in the hard work. Yeah? By coming and presenting these shows on a weekly basis for how many consecutive years. Yeah? And I mean, we are not doing it because we are, you know, campaigning against a particular party. What we are campaigning for is the rights of the Jamaican citizen as it relates to them having a life, an acceptable life in Jamaica that can compare to these foreign expatriates who come to Jamaica and find safe haven and find honey and milk in a Jamaica and reap the reward of Jamaica. And it is very disrespectful when I see my fellow Jamaican, yeah, who are at the end of the food chain as it relates to cannot put food on them table. But people who come at Jamaica is reaping a wonderful experience of being in Jamaica. Some say them adopt Jamaica now as them birthright country, get our citizenship, don't want to leave. Yeah. So it shows an imbalance in what is going on in Jamaica. The Jamaican who born in Jamaica want to leave at all costs because them can't make life in the country. While we see people are import into Jamaica who are make wonderful life out of Jamaica. What can go so? So I'm calling on my Jamaican brothers and sisters. All hands on deck, you know. We have to get rid of Andrew 2026. Because I know you can't take no more of this guy. Remember, this guy has done enough already to cripple the social economics of the country. That has now fall upon everybody and put everybody upon the poverty line. Yeah? So, enough is enough. And I yield back the floor.
All right. So people remember next week Saturday, you know, we have a Smile St. Lucia show. You know, we keep them show that one everything. So we have that and the iPad, we soon head your way, but we're not telling nobody yet, you know. We soon put out the thing and make them see what we have in Europe at some other places. So when we get up and move with show, we move with show. So next week, we have them artists here. I mean, no people are calling me already, you know. Some other people book them ticket and say,
who come from Pitora Road. There's some people them there, you know.
All right.
Sifu Francis.
Yeah.
You know the exact place.
What's it?
Grew up in Sun 13, Pitora Road. Okay. All right. Yeah, man, Pitora Road our place, man. Yeah.
All right.
Big up yourself, my nephew Oshin. And my niece Nadine and Deborah and Carleen and Michelle. You enough respect, Sister Lana. Big up on yourself from Panicana. Pitora Road Street.
All right. Watch out, Pat. Watch out. Watch out, people.
Run Things Promotions and the Vibes Entertainment present It's Finally Here. Everything plug in, nothing, plug out. The Smile St. Lucia Concert, the old school edition. Saturday, March 28th, 2026 at the VG Sports Complex. Featuring live from Jamaica, Little Lenny. Little Lenny. Jigsy King. Jigsy King. The outlaw Terry Ganzi. Terry Ganzi. And the legendary Admiral Tibet.
The time is so serious, dangerous and dangerous.
Admiral Tibet.
I say believe people business and mind your own.
Also featuring from Canada, female sensation K-Music. And from 7-5 great, Alley Cat, General Bakes, and Meshach. Music by The Rocket Launcher, Twins of Twins, DJ Cleus, and Lionheart Sound, direct from Canada. Hosted by MC Donnerville. Tickets are $130. Pay more at the door. Tickets available at Steve's Barbershop and the Vibes Entertainment Center, Castries. Or purchase online from ticketgateway.com. Do you remember when dance was nice? Well, this is it. March 28th at the VG Sports Complex. Be there. This event is epic.
Easy. May I tell you, say, when you can't miss that all down this and what have you, you know, people are well prepared, man. My brother, you know, say, loan some, what me see some ticket there. Brother, big up yourself, wow, what $1,000 for your ticket here, man. I think you sometime, but now I have to fly, you know, my wife come from down there and them people, and them I say, yes. Because she have come in same time with the artists, but them are coming in. So, you know, we have did it before, so, you know, we broadcast from there, so when you see what I want, yeah? Yes, so, you know, so we stay with, do we thing and we keep it real. We don't do tabloid. We keep it real. Saying? All right, brother, we are running out, you know.
Blessings.
All right, later. Me up, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Bless up.